There we go. Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and we are getting ready to start our Odyssey, the Dragonlords campaign for the night. And I'm in the middle of rendering a video, so I'm trying to... That's why I was a little late. I was hoping that it would be done by the time we actually got started. But I'm going to kind of narrate and just do a little talking so we don't have to worry about dropping tokens and moving and rolling dice and all that stuff. Probably for the first 10 minutes. The stream is at 91%. It just switched from 90 to 91% loaded, or I should say rendered. So, and it goes by pretty quickly, but I don't know if it's 1 minute per. Hey, let's actually see what it says. It says time left 12 minutes. Okay. Well, let's get into the players. Let's have a chat. That should be everybody. Hey, okay, I'm back. Yeah, Hylas is off at the wedding doing his thing. And you guys are at the bottom of the ocean. You just killed Skyla. When you did that, the angel cut himself out of the stomach. You don't know where he came from, why he was there, what was going on. You don't know any of that story yet. Hylas's character, I'm going to access. If I'm pressing the right buttons. Okay, I did. It's just taking a while, and that's probably because my video is rendering in the background. It says it's got about 10 minutes left to render, so we should be good. Okay, I'm jumping into Hylas's character. I'm going to edit. Oh wait, maybe I already did this. Okay, so I already put it into Ptolemy's journal and can be edited by Ptolemy. Okay, good. I didn't realize I had already done that. Nice. Okay. That way, when you guys get killed tonight, he can blame you. I don't anticipate that happening, but there's a lot of things that are going to happen. So what I'm trying to do is kill a little bit of time while the while the video renders. And I started it like a long time ago, but I'm rendering it at like 1440, so it takes a little extra time, and I didn't realize. It says only 9 minutes now, so it's ticking away. Okay, so the last thing that happened was this angel cuts herself out of the Skyla's stomach. It's holding a blue flame in his left hand and a sword in his right, and he's got these magnificent wings, and he flaps his wings once and goes flying up like a rocket up the chasm towards the surface. And then you guys were kind of left in the dust, literally. There's a little bit of the bottom of the ocean dust flying around. But you got a couple of different options. You can try to pursue him, right? Swim up after him, which he's traveling much faster than you guys can travel. You have about 5 minutes of protection remaining on the bottom of the ocean before you'll either have to create, well, 5 minutes before it's 5 minutes before it's what do they call it, beyond the turnaround time, the point of no return. Yeah. So you'll have to either create a mansion and jump in the mansion. But if you decide to stay past the 5 minutes, that's fine. You'll still have 25 more minutes past that before you got to create the mansion. It's just that the 25 minutes that you would be using on the floor is the time you would need to get back up into a better depth. So, basically you have guaranteed 5 minutes and then a possible another 25 minutes if you plan to put the mansion down here. There is a crack in the surface of the ocean, and there's some light coming out of that crack. I don't know what you think of that. We didn't really talk about it. We didn't really explore it. So there's that. Now, if I remember, and you guys help me remember, the Magic Man and Jabberjaw are both dead. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Both of Ptolemy's extra guys, and Hylas, Ptolemy and Hylas, you both were penalized. No, it's just that they were squishy, so they got their butt kicked. You still have the turtle, the dragon turtle down there with you, but he's already been paid, and so that's fine. And his debt to you has already been completed because he was hired to kill Skyla, not to go explore some undersea crack. So he's wishing you good luck, and he's going to depart. Okay, just so you know. He's not there. He didn't join the party, is what I'm trying to say. He only came down for a specific mission. So I'm going to get rid of him. Okay, without jumping into the undersea world, what did you guys want to do?
I want to take a quick look at that crack before we go after the angel.
Well, if we could rest between here and there.
You don't have time. You got 5 minutes. So you can use some of that 5 minutes to go over there and check out the crack. If you go longer than 5 minutes, then then you can consider a rest. You need at least 30 minutes for a rest, and that's not going to happen in 5. So unless you got some way to increase time speed. Okay, let me switch to a different layer. Boop, boop. Okay, there we go. Deleted some people. Okay, so let me just tell you what you encounter. There's no need to move any figures or tokens over there. You're not basically going to be attacked by a second Skyla or Skyla spawn while you're there, so don't worry about that. What is this called? This is called the Chasm. Key locations in the Chasm.
If I may make a suggestion to you guys.
Nope. Go ahead.
So, we were discussing potential ways to extend our time at the bottom, and I realized that was more to get down here and search for Skyla. But if we want to look at that light crack, then we will probably need a way out. And it occurs to me that if you have an object recently in the location you want to teleport to, it's very helpful for teleporting. So we could still use the wish spell on a teleport with effectively no risk, because we have stuff from like the fish city.
You keep thinking that.
From my limited understanding.
Yeah, you just keep believing that. That is not true. But that's okay. You keep thinking that.
All right, this conversation's taken a lot of time. Can I swim over to the crack real quick before our 5 minutes is up?
Yeah, you can walk over there because with all your armor, you don't have a swim speed, do you?
Shoot, do I? No, I don't have a swim speed.
Yeah, so you basically sink to the
Uh,
ground. You can swim, but you could just easily just as easily walk over there.
I walk over.
Yeah. Okay, and I'm assuming kind of everybody's kind of following him over there to look over the edge.
Yes.
It's a fissure, I guess is what you would call it. A deep, narrow fissure slices its way across the ocean floor. Shimmering silver water seeps from the rift, gently floating upwards until it slowly disperses in the darkness of the ocean depths. Okay, that's what you see when you just look over the edge.
Okay, so we'll actually have to explore this then.
Right. And you can swim. It's just I'm just saying that you don't have to. You could have just like walked, on the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, I getcha. So we'll have to come back for whatever this is later. I feel like we should.
Why?
go
You still got
after
5
that,
minutes.
How deep is the fissure? Like, do I see the bottom of it?
How far can you see?
However far this ball of light lets me see.
That's only like 40 or 60 feet. Yeah, so it goes deeper than 100 feet. It goes more than that.
I would say go 75 to 100 feet. And if we're out of time, we're out of time.
I mean, we're not going to catch that guy anyways, so even if we take extra time, I feel like it's whatever. And I mean, he's going apparently to go free those guys, which is what we were supposed to do anyways. So.
Yeah, but he's got the fire.
Yeah. But you guys promised to use the fire to free those gods anyways, so I mean...
Which I think is what he's doing.
Yeah, that's what he said he's doing.
In 1 minute, you can swim 150 feet.
So let's go down for 2 minutes, and that'll be our turnaround point if we don't find anything cool.
That's about right. That's about right. And then you'll have an extra minute to make a decision.
I'm going to drink a potion of supreme healing,
Okay, go ahead.
and I will be out of it.
What is that? 10d4?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Oh,
Plus 20?
yes. So
Yeah.
59.
39.
Well, plus the... oh, shoot. That was so terrible. I'm going to mute so you don't hear me clicking.
It's already got the plus 20 in there. You can use a nightly reroll to reroll one of those ones if you want.
It's okay.
Okay. All right. So you start swimming down, right? The group starts swimming down, and 50 feet into the rift, you see a giant-sized adamantine chest.
Oh, Lord.
Just kind of resting on one of the ledges of the rift or whatever, because it's jagged walls.
Can we approach and try to open it?
Yeah, okay. So you swim over and it's locked.
Damn.
So you would need someone with thieves' tools to pick a lock.
Do I still have my thieves' tools?
Using second wind.
Okay. You'll probably get more from second wind than you did from that supreme healing potion.
Right.
Oh, it's a D10 plus 11, right? Okay.
I marked it off my character sheet.
Hey, it's done rendering. Good deal. I can close that now. Free up some of my processing power. Yeah, so, yeah, there's a chest. It's not just a chest, it's adamantine. So this is like a pretty nice chest. And it's locked. Do you have thieves' tools?
I did something with them, so I personally do not have them.
Does anybody have thieves' tool?
I believe I still have my set. Let me double check. So we bought them at the same time. Backpack. I appear to not have them.
Okay, so basically you both like get your backpacks and you start like rummaging through it like, okay, I think I've got a set in here somewhere. We can pick this lock, and you don't find it. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's pick Ptolemy this time. Ptolemy, I need a percentile roll. We're gonna see if Skyla shows up. It's 1 to 25%. Let's roll it. Okay, she does not show up. Then again, you think she's dead on the ocean floor. You left her there.
Certainly do.
That's right. So it's only been a round or two. So go ahead and roll again. Okay, you're good. You're good. But it's only been a couple of rounds. You got this chest. It seems to be full based on your knowledge of water mechanics and chests and how much adamantine weighs and all that. You suspect it's got, I don't know, tens of thousands of coins in it, probably.
We should come back.
Could we enlarge Kyra and have her carry it as well?
Well, she could carry it instead of Scruffle if you want.
We need her to carry us so we can get back up before the pressure kills us.
We still have freedom of movement.
How much longer will we have that for?
That's what's keeping the pressure from killing us.
You have it for 25 minutes plus 3. So 28 minutes.
So yeah, we'll need
Bless you.
Kyra to
It'll
carry us.
slow us down the tiniest bit. Her speed is like 40. Your guys' is 30. I mean, it might still be doable-ish. Probably not.
I don't think so. We kind of timed it with Kyra's speed in mind.
That is correct.
We can always come back. Could we move this to at least to the sea floor, out of the fissure, and then?
Well,
continue
part of the problem is Kyra can't. Even if you enlarge her, she can't carry all of you.
Yeah, we came down with the shark and turtle.
Right.
And the
Then
turtle
I'll head
left.
I will head up.
One of us has a swim speed currently. Who's wearing the gloves?
Probably Elias, yeah.
How many people can Kyra carry?
She can carry 4 if you enlarge her. So she can carry everybody if Elias swims on his own.
Okay, then let's do that.
Elias' swim speed is 25.
All right, I'm gonna do some math.
Right. You are 10,000 feet down.
It'll take Elias 40 minutes to get up there.
On his own, yeah.
So we'll have to wait for 15 minutes for him, but...
I'm going to divide it by 10 because that's how many rounds are in a minute, right? And then I'm going to divide it by 25 feet because that's how many feet he can move in a minute. 40 minutes. But if it was Kyra with her 40 feet of movement, right? So you're looking at okay, let's start from a base of 1,000. Divided by 40 feet of movement, it's only 25 minutes. There you go. So yeah, so somebody's gonna have to somebody's gonna die is what I'm trying to say.
Well, no, because it was his swim speed that was letting him get down here. He didn't need the freedom of movement.
So Kyra can carry.
Yeah, but you'll go up. You'll take Kyra, but then he'll still be way behind.
Yeah.
I'll just start heading up.
As Kyra is now, how many can she carry?
One.
One person. The chest or one person.
You
She's
could
large, right?
you could polymorph us all into sharks
No, I can't.
and enlarge her, and we can all swim.
Well, really, you only need to polymorph yourself. Oh, wait, no. Concentration.
Yeah.
Elias needs to start swimming now.
Yeah, it
Fine.
won't matter. He'll die before he reaches the non-crush point.
I'm fine. You guys have the problem.
Yeah, he won't die. He'll just be way behind. He'll be so slow.
And without the protection of a dragon and a giant shark, the sea monsters will get him.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, swim speed protects you. Swim speed protects you. I forgot about that.
Right. So Cetus or one of the sea serpents will set upon him, it being this edible little, nectar-looking little morsel.
Well, I have an
Yeah.
idea.
Kyra can take the chest.
And 3
Yeah.
people.
No, she can just take the chest, and I'll transform Scruffle into it's like a whale, some kind of whale.
Oh, yeah, what kind of whale?
A
Whales
big
can't
whale.
carry anybody.
Okay.
You can't ride a whale.
So what if we enlarge
Unless you have
Kyra-
unless you've got some kind of harness or something, there would be no problem with that then. If you've got
We, like,
a
tie ropes to the
whale
whale?
saddle. What rope do you have?
I think I've got 50 feet of hempen rope.
Oh, I thought that was all used up.
Well, when did we use that up?
I have rope as well.
I thought you guys tied it up to make like a 200-foot rope or something like that.
For what?
I don't remember. Carry a seashell, I think. I don't
We
know.
I
were
bought this
going
before I
to.
came down here.
So what if we leave Elias here by the chest, and we take Kyra up, and then we send Kyra back by herself while we wait on the ledge, and then she gets Elias and the chest.
That'll work.
Because she could take her time and escort him.
Yeah, that works, right?
So they're leaving me down here?
Okay, say that again.
Oh wait, no, because to keep Kyra enlarged for that long, Elias would have to be with us. That wouldn't work anyways.
Right. I'm suspecting that a mansion is sometime in the near future.
Probably right.
And then from the mansion on the following day, once you recover all your spells, then you can just take your time swimming to the surface because it's a one-way trip.
Hey, Elias, do you have to stay in the mansion
Oh, what?
for it to exist?
No.
So what if you do the mansion, we wait in it, you and Kyra take the chest up, and then come back, and then in the morning we all head up? Or like...
You're still forgetting the fact that it leaves someone out of the picture.
You okay, wait, no, I've got it. But yeah, we should probably just do the mansion. And then we can head up in the morning. And then you swim back down with Kyra because you can swim. Enlarge her. She carries the chest. You guys take your time, swim back up together while the rest of us wait on the plateau.
Works for me.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, so you guys get out of the since your discussion inside this fissure told me you need to roll again. Percentile.
All right. 94.
Oh, you're rolling really good. Okay, so no more Skyless. Okay, so you make this command decision. Basically, you decide that it's time. Maybe you'll go ahead and pop the mansion, and then you'll jump in the mansion, and then you'll wait, and then in the morning you'll make this a 2-part trip where you get everybody rescued and also take the chest to the surface. Okay, but before any of that happens, you climb out of this chasm, and I'm going to drag everybody over to, not the chasm, the rift in the ground. I'm going to drag everybody else over to, okay, I'm on the wrong layer. Let's drag you guys down over here. There we go. And so you guys are right down there. Hopefully I put you on the wrong. Yeah, okay, I got you in the right spot. You hear a sound before you get a chance to summon the mansion. I mean, you still can, whatever actions it takes to do that. But you hear this sound. I'm trying to find my... Okay, I guess it's a faint thrumming in the distance. It grows steadily louder until it becomes a deafening roar of thunder. A powerful wave rolls across you. Okay, like a wave of energy, not water. You know, a powerful wave rolls across you, nearly knocking you off your feet. And a bright flash illuminates the ocean depths. Traitors, blasphemers, infidels. These words of judgment ring out from all around you in an echoing chorus of voices. Suddenly, the angel appears floating high above you. His eyes burn with rage. His face twists into a mask of hatred as he raises his sword high. He throws back his head like Fabio, and unleashes a mighty scream. The ground beneath you shakes as the ocean itself trembles before the fury of an immortal. Then he plunges towards you, his blade raised to strike you down. Welcome to initiative.
What?
Yep, we're in initiative.
Guys, did we betray somebody and I wasn't there for it?
I don't recall betraying anyone.
I don't remember trying to talk you guys into betraying anyone recently.
Okay, let me go ahead and get this guy. I thought I changed his name. How come it didn't change his name? Because he's actually got a name. It's Michael or something like that. Or is it Michelle? There it is. Get me a Kyra initiative.
Oh, right.
There we go. I guess I could have rolled it. I got the button right here. Okay. Okay, so let's zoom this into descending order. Okay, it looks like Pharos goes first. Surprise, surprise. This looks like an angel with vengeance in his heart. And you just rescued him a few minutes ago. Okay. I have like 15 pages of abilities. Let me see what I'm going to do here.
Oh no.
Yeah, he'll do that.
I don't know. I did say, hey, let's take a rest.
We were trying to.
We didn't have time.
No, there's no time. There was no time.
It's
Okay.
been like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's only been a couple of minutes. I guess he can move 150 feet. So he shows up right there next to Ptolemy, Andromaca, Hylas. And he will strike at... Who's... Okay. Ptolemy's got a shield, and Andromaca's got a halo. Okay, it's a decision. I'm going to strike at one of you two. Or, wait a second, I can make 2 attacks. I'm going to attack each of you once. Let's do that. Okay, Ptolemy. Let's see what we got. 21. You do what?
I'm going to use my shield thingy.
Speak clearly.
Shield thingy.
I'm sorry. I was going to use my shield thingy, but the roll kind of came in.
Yeah, speak clearly. Shield thingy doesn't tell me what it does.
I'm trying to find it. Shield defense. I give my proficiency bonus to an ally within 5 feet of me, which is 4.
It adds to his armor class.
That's
Oh,
correct.
I have a 24 then.
Yes, I'm going to continue to give it to you as long as you're being attacked.
Okay, is that a reaction?
That is...
When your creature can see a text target other than you within 5 feet, you could use your reaction to add your proficiency bonus. Okay, so you can do it once until the beginning of your next turn. Okay. Okay, so you'll have that, but that's all right. So he misses with a 21. So then he'll take that second attack and go. It would have hit him, so that actually succeeded. So he's going to hit Andromaca, or try to. Does the 17 hit you?
Go fish. No.
Wow. Okay. He moved and struck twice with his greatsword that he's wielding in one hand. We go to Andromaca. What do you want to do? That's all he's going to do.
I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, and attack him with my spear.
Okay. You are no longer within 5 feet of Ptolemy.
No, is what it is.
Yeah. It doesn't say you have to stay within 5 feet of him. It just says... Yeah, when a creature you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction, and then it'll last till the end of your next turn, or the beginning of your next turn. So yeah, this whole turn, he'll have that armor class. Okay. You're striking at him. You get a 20 with your spear, and you miss.
All right, second attack.
You bounce off his chest hairs.
Woof.
A 24 does hit him.
All right.
What kind of attack is this? This is,
My
it's a
magic-
piercing attack. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And third attack.
Wait. Let me get ready. Let me get caught up. I am way behind. Hold on. 15 misses, by the way. So you do 11 damage to him.
And bonus action, butt stroke.
Okay.
24.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
You do 8 damage. Your magical weapon seems to be cutting through his divine defenses. Okay, as soon as your turn is over, he decides it's time for him to use one of his legendary actions. He bursts into flames. Everybody within 10 feet of him, which is everyone, has to make a dex saving throw. Make sure you got the proper name selected when you roll your dex.
Ptolemy is 10 feet for his aura, right?
That's right.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's everyone except Kyra and Andromaca.
So I got a 28.
Okay. Did everybody roll?
I need to get Kyra's.
Hylas needs to. I just need to find his checkbox for my my help.
He probably doesn't have one.
Yeah. Let me make one for him.
Kyra got a 17.
Right. Once everybody gets rolled, then I'll tell you what happens. And I'll call for your numbers as we go.
Okay, now I'm rolled.
Is that Ptolemy?
That's Hylas.
Okay, that's what I say. Don't forget to change the name before you roll for your people that are not you. That way it'll show up with their name. That way I can just glance at it and see what's up. Okay, so Ptolemy, did you roll a 15?
Yes, I did.
Okay, you failed.
Aw.
Yep. You take fire and radiant. So remember, underwater fire is you're resistant to fire, so it's halved. So everyone is going to take that for fire and then that for radiant. That's not very much. Okay, so Ptolemy, do you everybody see those numbers, the 15 and the 9?
Yes.
Okay, so a 15 fails, so you take the full amount, but remember the first one's fire, so you take half of that because of the water. And then Elias fails with a 22.
Plus whatever Ptolemy's bonus is.
That's
Why
6
don't you
bonus.
add that in?
I don't know it.
Yeah, but ask him once and then you'll know it. And then just add it in. Okay, so, and you can make a button like he was suggesting on your character sheet so that whenever you're within 10 feet of him, you just turn the button on. But either way, a 20, you said it's plus 6?
Yeah, it's plus 6 right now.
Yeah, so a 28 passes. So you'll take half of all those numbers and then the water you half again. So instead of 7, it would only be 3. Electo, you got a 28.
Yes.
Where's the plus 7 coming from?
Plus 6 from Ptolemy.
Oh, the
plus
aura.
1
Okay.
from-
Yeah. You got it. You pass. Kyra fails. Hylas passes. And Andromaca with a 22, you fail.
So if we pass, it's half damage, and then fire is halved again because underwater.
Correct.
So
That is correct.
half to 7 and then again to 3?
Yes.
Okay,
I know that's crazy, but yes.
just to double check.
Yeah.
3 and 4. So I'll take 7.
Yep.
Still kind of dirty, considering the previous fight. Kyra's gonna take 16.
Sounds right. Yes, that sounds right.
Oh god, Ptolemy.
Okay, so he used one of his legendary actions to burst into flames at the end of Andromaca's turn. And now we go on to Scruffle.
Okay. We're in bad shape. What do I want to do?
You are an evil doer and you will be slain.
We freed you! Okay, I'm going to use a bonus action.
Okay,
Cast Mass Healing Word
there it is.
at 5th level. Bang. Are you kidding me?
I'm
Both
not
the
kidding you.
upcast- Every die is a 1. All 3 of them.
Do you want to re-roll one of those die?
No, they're just D4s.
Okay, so everybody gets 8.
Yeah.
How many? 6 people? That's everybody.
Yeah. That's
Yep, so-
ridiculous.
Everybody gets 8 hit points. So, Ptolemy, don't forget Hylas.
3 ones in a row.
Knowing this was going to happen, that's why I made sure last week that Hylas made sure someone was running his character.
And then
And he might be watching from the wedding.
I'm going to do something really scary.
Okay.
I'm going to move forward.
Oh, he's terrified.
Oh, no, I'm terrified.
Oh, scared. You're scared. Okay, got it.
Yeah, I'm scared.
You're not
And
being
then
intimidated.
I'm gonna touch Ptolemy while keeping my eyes closely on Pharos.
Sure.
Boop.
24.
There you go, Ptolemy. That's almost max.
Okay. That looks...
Thankfully, I was charmed for the majority of the Skyla fight, so I didn't use almost any spell slots. I just lost a lot of health. And that's my whole turn.
Okay, so he's going to use a legendary action. And this time he's going to teleport to right there.
But why?
Yeah. Crazy.
Oh no. Everyone scatter.
Now it's Hylas' turn. I know you don't normally play his character, so I'm going to, give you a little bit of time to kind of take it all in to see, which options you have.
Okay. Do I have a banishment spell?
You might have a sacred weapon.
Yeah, he doesn't have banishment prepped. So yeah, I'll spiritual weapon him. Do I have the token for that?
I don't know if you have access to it actually, but so let me see if not, I can find one somewhere. I have it in right under handouts. We got tokens, spiritual hammer. There it is. Do you have access to move that or anything?
I think I do. Yeah, there we go. So I'll put it right here.
Okay, good. And the 10-round timer is above it. Okay. Okay, so that is a bonus action, plus you get to attack with it, right? He likes to upcast it, but that's fine. If you don't upcast it, that's okay. Spiritual weapon, 18 misses.
And I wonder if this guy can be hurt by radiant damage. Let's test out that theory. Where's his sacred flame? Here we go.
I have to make a deck save. 24.
He's fine.
Right.
And I'll have Hylas move here.
He doesn't have 20 feet of movement.
But we're still under the effects of the
Freedom of
what you
movement?
call it,
Oh, yeah,
freedom
yeah.
of movement.
Yeah. You are. You're good.
And that's Hylas's turn.
That's Hylas' turn. Okay, so Pharos decides to use a legendary action. No, he doesn't. He's going to hold on to it. Okay, Elias.
How tall is this guy? Bigger than 20 feet? Just under 20?
No, I would. Yeah, he's just under 20 feet. I would say. I don't think he's that big. 18 feet.
Oh, wall of force.
Okay.
In a sphere.
You're gonna try to put it on Andromaca and the spiritual hammer.
No, it's gonna push them out. It's gonna just capture him in the sphere. 10-foot radius equals 20 feet. And yeah, that's around him.
It doesn't say how thick it is.
It says a 1/4 inch thick.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I ain't got that far. So you're not going to push anybody away. It's just going to be basically completely like where his token is.
Right, but if they were in this space, it would just push him on the other side.
Yeah, a good 1/4 inch. That's all it pushes him. Okay. There's no save against it? Okay.
Nope.
Okay. So yeah. So you got this wall of force around this guy.
He's in a hamster ball.
He's in a hamster ball.
Hey guys, we got 10 minutes. What are we gonna do?
Are you concentrating on any other spells?
Nope.
Okay. All right. So do we want to just jump to his turn, or do we want to do something? Because we got Kyra up next.
I think Kyra would hold her action to beat the crap out of him if he breaks out of the sphere somehow.
Okay.
So with a bite.
Okay. Claw bite. Or no, with a bite. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ptolemy, what do you want to do?
I'll move forward and also hold my action to attack if he breaks out of the sphere.
Right. Okay, so let's just say you guys got 10 minutes or 2 minutes if you want to look at it like this, because you're going to have to do something else.
Two? Oh, yeah.
Because your time is running out on the floor. You got 27 minutes or so on the ocean floor. If you're planning on doing the hut, you need to do that, or the mansion, you need to do that like before the 27 minutes runs out. Okay, so for the next 10 minutes, what do you want to do? Because he doesn't even try to break out. You can see he's pacing inside the ball. He's waiting for it to expire. He knows it's not going to last forever. He's just waiting.
Dude, what are you doing? We just saved you.
He can't
What
hear
do you
you.
mean traitors?
He can't
Oh.
hear you. Actually, you can't see. You can't even see him, right? Because no energy can pass through.
That's Odaluk's resilient. I think he can see us, but that's it.
He can't enter this the mansion, correct?
Nothing can physically pass through.
That's light.
No, we can't do the mansion now. Unless a wish spell bypasses time casting.
What do you mean we can't do the mansion now?
Unless it bypasses the cast time for the spell, I can't put down the mansion.
How long does it take to put down the mansion?
A minute?
Why can't you?
Okay, so I'll cast it, and this guy can beat on you for a minute.
Oh, it's concentration?
The spell I have on, yes, that is. That's why I said we had 10 minutes before this guy does something. So come up with an idea fast, so we can get out of here, or start swimming.
Is the mansion concentration?
The mansion is not, but it
Then
takes
why-
a minute to cast.
That's fine.
That's fine. All right.
Yeah, because you have 10 minutes. Yeah, because your concentration doesn't stop you from casting other spells.
Hey, if we can't see him, he probably can't see us.
Well,
So-
truly. I mean, but you know he's in there, and he knows you're out there.
Yeah. What does the mansion look like from the outside?
It's invisible.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
So,
invisible. It's a
the
door.
the sphere will go away, and we'll be gone. I like that plan.
That
Yeah,
is
scares
correct.
me.
Elijah, you can cast the mansion. As long as the casting time's less than 10 minutes, you're okay.
All right. I didn't know
Let's
if
go.
casting time was concentration or not.
Let's
Consider-
go away from him. Just a little bit to do this, please.
Let's go down to where the chest was.
Does it say casting time? Oh, I see what you're saying. Because it's more than one action, would it be concentration? It's not.
Yeah,
I don't
I
think it
didn't
is.
know.
I don't think it is. Not unless it is an actual concentration spell.
Alright.
Okay, so you're going to create the mansion?
I am from where I'm at, because I gotta concentrate on this. I'll create the mansion, like 10 feet down, or
It's too big to fit in there.
the door.
The mansion occupies space.
It's a door into another plane of existence. That's 5 by 10 feet.
Okay, so you want to put the door down in the cave, or down
Right.
down in the thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll have them go in. Guys, get inside, and I'll get in, and then this will drop.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We don't have to move everybody, but yeah, so everybody's safely inside the mansion. Spiritual hammer goes away. Kyra is able to fit through the door. So inside the mansion, there's a lot of room, so she can, she's safe inside. You have these unseen servants that can serve you with food and water and drink and keep you warm and give you back rubs and all that stuff. They're basically, you get a bunch of servants inside, if I remember right. Like 50 of them or something, I don't remember. And it can be in any shape or size and whatever you want inside there. Okay, so you guys are safe for 24 hours. Right? That's how long the spell lasts?
Correct.
Yep.
Specifically, you want to create a brazier in there so it can resummon a octopus.
Yeah, you can do that.
Any other? I guess.
But as soon as you use it, since all spell components are consumed, your mansion will disappear.
Wait, what?
All spell components are consumed in my universe. when you have that brazier, which is one of your spell components, it's part of the mansion. You can't just take the, like, let's say you just can't take the furniture from the mansion
Right.
out of the mansion. Right? You can't just like grab a pillow and walk outside and still have that pillow. So what that means is the mansion, the brazier is part of the mansion. So if you cast that spell, which you can because you'll have a brazier, but that brazier will be consumed, which means the mansion will be consumed. And you guys will be spit out into the ocean. I'm assuming you don't want to do that.
Right.
Because you want to get all your spell slots back. You want to prepare yourself by recasting water breathing and all the freedom of movement that you can get. And yeah. Okay, so everybody gets a long rest in comfort. So you get half your hit dice back. You get all your hit points back, all your spell slots back. Make sure you allocate the proper spell slots the proper spells to the proper spells, so that when you get ready to leave the mansion, you'll have all the spells cast that need to be cast.
So let's talk about how we're gonna get out of here.
Yep, you got time to do that.
Right after we all wake up at breakfast.
I almost guarantee he's still gonna be swimming around outside looking for us.
Well, that was a wish. So.
The mansion was one of the wishes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, if it's a wish, then it should be instantaneous, right? I think it bypasses all the requirements of the spell. Something? Maybe not the casting time. But either way.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with
Yeah.
I
No
know,
worries.
We
Yeah,
can always,
I think it just shows up instantaneous.
if he's there, we deal with him. If he's not, we make our way to safer depths.
Scruffle, I'm waiting for you to heal yourself. Hylas needs to be healed. Kyra needs to be healed. Spell slots need to be regained. Second wins. Action surges.
All good.
Sorry, I had disconnected and was concerned with reconnecting and forgot to heal.
Likely story.
And then I forgot the long rest button was a thing.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't change your health.
It short rest doesn't, but the long rest changed mine when I tested it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
From what I read, short rest is supposed to have a little pop-up menu like when you cast a spell.
How many dice you want to use?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's never done that when I've tested it. and
Right.
I haven't found a setting for that.
Right. Right. Okay, either way, everybody's healed. Now you got to come up with a plan. You got all night to think about it.
Well, now that we're all better, I think we could probably go out and kick his butt.
Yeah, he can't be stronger than Skyla. He was eaten by Skyla.
That's
That-
a really good point.
That's true.
Oh, I figured out how to make it work. They have an option now for track hit dice by class. If you turn that on, then short rest pops up asking how many dice to use.
Okay.
I solved a puzzle that nobody cared about.
Oh, I care about it.
But yeah, that option has to be turned on as well. Awesome.
Can someone leave the mansion and then come back into the mansion once they leave?
Yeah, as long as I designate them able to.
Yeah. So if you want to send somebody out to scout it out, you could do that to see if he's out there. Or you could just wait and come up with a plan. Yeah, I guess your plan is just you're going to attack him.
I'll go peek if you guys want.
Well, when you die, they won't know.
I think that's unwise.
Yeah, that'll be dangerous.
But
Come up with a plan of attack first, since it seems like you're set on attacking.
Yep.
I think he's
What
set on
spells are
attacking
going to be cast before you leave? Right? Freedom of movement.
Yes.
Okay, make sure that spell gets cast. Mark that off. 4 times, because Elias doesn't need it. Or you could, either way. Even if Elias gave his gloves to someone else, he would still be the slowest in the party.
Mm.
Yeah, so he needs to be the one riding Kyra.
Yeah.
And then the rest of you can just swim at your normal movement pace.
Can I cast Gate? It's a 9th level wizard spell, but I feel like it would no. Um, oh jeez, what do we do, guys?
Yep. You got time. I'm not rushing you guys. I just want to make sure the proper spells are marked off before you get active.
We brace. We all got to come out the same door, and then we brace for him to come in. If
He
he
can't
comes
come
in, we deal with. Well, I mean, when we exit, if he comes at us, then we take care of it. If he's not there, he starts swimming to the top. Deal with it on the way up if he comes.
Well, strategically, I think Andromaca and I should surround him along with Kyra, whilst everyone else hits him with ranged attacks. In
What
a
if we
kind of a spread out formation?
What if we do something like, you know how I can make that neat little cloud of daggers?
But he can teleport.
Yeah, we saw him do that.
But if anybody else has cool things like that, we could do them all to him and then seal him in that hamster ball again and just wait out the blender.
I love it.
For 10 minutes.
Well, mine only lasts for like a minute, but
Hey, what's red and white and black all over?
a penguin that fell in the ink pot.
Well, I was gonna say an angel in a blender, but daggers.
uh, that's the best plan I've got right now. I didn't come here planning to fight a god.
I know more since we fought those gods in Skylab, they seem to brush off most magical effects. I mean, for a time, let's try and get those out of the way as soon as possible.
So I should keep trying to make him laugh.
Or no, your slow ability.
Well,
Or that's one of those two.
I can't do that as many times, but like the laugh, I can do that a lot. And if it works, you guys can beat the crap out of him. And if it doesn't work, then it's still weakening his godly resistances.
I like that idea.
Hylas can do something like that, right?
A low level kind of spell. No. Well, he's got a ton of spells.
A spell that would make him, that would do a lot of damage and make him waste.
Can't
That's the
Hylas do the that big magic sword cut off their head thing?
That's me.
Yeah, but I thought 2 of us had that.
And it's not a save. It just happens.
Yes, but it hurts.
It does. Well, I mean, that's kind of what we got to figure out. Do we just want to go for straight up damage, or do we play it more tactical?
Well, if he's out there waiting to attack us, I think we beat the crap out of him.
Straight up damage. All right.
Well, what about... What's that scroll do, Hylas? That scroll of plane shift that we found in the shell and you have now?
I mean, bypassing the scroll, I can do that as well.
You and up to 8 living creatures. Different plane. Oh, we don't want that. We do want that.
He has the fire. We want to get it from him before we send him off somewhere.
Did anybody see if he had it? Did he have like
Yeah,
a bag
he had
or
it when
something?
he emerged from the
Yeah, but
belly
he
of
might
Skyla.
not have it still.
Yeah, did anybody see if he had it when he came back down?
No, he just kind of exploded and then we ran in here.
But who would he give it to? He was gone for like a minute.
A better question is, why is he calling us traitors?
It's
Well,
a good question.
if he's willing to talk about it, we should ask him, but he doesn't seem the talking sort.
Especially since we freed him, and in the less than 5 minutes we became traitors for freeing him. Are we just gonna all exit and just beat the crap out of this guy?
And if he's not there, we grab the chest and swim? Because we'll have a whole hour to get up. We can get there under our own speed.
Sounds good to me.
Do we want to check outside real quick?
Yeah. Do
One
you
of
guys
us,
want me to go
or
first?
something? I can send something out.
Can you send your octopus out?
We all go.
He doesn't have an octopus.
Oh, that's
Send
right.
that elemental.
Yeah, let's all exit together just in case.
Well, only one of us fits through the door at a time.
Well, obviously we will exit sequentially, but around the same time,
So I guess I'm going first?
if you want to.
I don't think I do, but I'm gonna.
Okay, so here we go. Let me give you a door, right? So this is a door, and you can come out and stand anywhere within 15 feet of that door. That'll be the end of your turn. Go ahead, Scrubble.
Okay. Within 15 feet.
Yep.
Boop.
Okay. Who's
I'm
going
assuming
next?
this is the outside.
No matter where you are, you're in the outside.
Oh, okay. So they could come out this way or this way.
Not really. No, it's one way or the other, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. So who's next? No, I take it back. You have freedom of movement cast on you this morning.
Yes.
Yeah, then you can go
Otherwise
30.
I'd be dead.
Then you can go 30 feet.
Oh, then I'm here.
Okay. Kyra cannot. She can only go to right there. She's done. She has to squeeze through the door.
Yeah.
Okay, who's next?
Kara.
Right?
I'll go next.
30 feet of the door. Okay. Who's next? You guys are all piling out the door.
20, 25.
How much time is left on this mansion?
Say we left a good while before it ends.
Yeah. So let's say an hour, right? So the door will be there for an hour. Even if you leave it, it'll still be there, right?
Right.
Even if everybody leaves it?
Everybody,
Specifically
I'll
you?
double check, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't
When
matter
you
if
leave
I
it,
go.
does it disappear?
I'm reading.
What happens if we leave? Like, if I forgot my toothbrush in there, is my toothbrush gone?
You didn't bring a toothbrush.
Well, you don't know that.
I checked your things. You didn't bring one. You never did.
I have. I forgot what they're called. Hold on. I have miswalks. I have a chewing
It
stick.
just says when the spell ends. It's there for 24 hours.
Yeah, so you basically have this this secret door over here for another hour. Okay, is that where Hylas is going?
Yes.
Okay. What about Elias?
Mm,
Want to just peek your head out of the door? No, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so there you go. You got everybody comes out and well, okay, I'm trying to no wonder. Okay. So there's this angelic figure that just appears right there. He teleported, and we're going for initiative.
Hi, Pharaohs.
Hello.
You're a patient guy.
Yeah, you could say that.
sorry.
I think he just keeps popping in every 20 minutes to check.
And is that everybody?
Mm.
Looks like it. Burp. Okay. Elias. So this Pharaoh's character just appeared next to you. He's got his flowing mane of hair, you know, in the water rippling beside him, and he's got his great sword out and ready to strike. What do you want to do?
I kind of figured he'd appear right there. So, Sword of Fate. Oh, wow. I guess damage doesn't come through yet, but you cannot harm us.
Okay. He sees the sword of fate.
He does see it.
Yeah,
Does he?
he does.
All right. I'm not moving.
All right. So he does I don't think he's going to do anything actually. Yeah, seeing the sword of fate, maybe he doesn't want to provoke you. It's not his turn though. Okay, so Hylas, what's Hylas doing? Hylas is engaged.
Yes, he is.
But if you move away and I use my reaction, that's going to trigger the sword of fate.
Good idea. Hylas is going to move away.
Okay, he does strike at you using his great sword, and then he'll have to take the sword of fate. He only gets one attack. He rolls a 19.
Hylas has a 17, so that hits.
Bye, Hylas.
He takes
Oh my goodness.
57
He hits like
damage.
A truck.
There's a fair number of 2s and 3s in that roll.
Okay, that was a bad idea after all.
Okay, let me look up a rule here. Monsters. There it is.
Tell me, I don't want to fight this man anymore.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I wouldn't want to either. All right, so Hylas moves over there. He gets whacked in the back of the head. What does he want to do now? Oh, Sword of Fate. I need a Sword of Fate roll. You got 41 damage. There it is. He takes 41 damage. Automatic, no save. Is that right? No save?
Well, there was a
Correct, no
save
save.
that was don't hit us.
Yeah.
Right, it was a conditional
And
save.
he failed.
He failed, right? Okay, good deal. What is Hylas going to do after moving over there?
All right.
Is he concentrating on anything?
No.
Okay.
He used all of his 4th level spell slots to give everyone freedom of movement, so I don't want to upcast Spiritual Weapon to 5th level. So I'll cast that at 2nd
Okay.
and miss him.
That is also true.
But it's right there, I suppose.
Right about there?
Yeah.
Okay, looks good. And anything else? That's only a bonus action.
Sacred Flame.
Okay, why not, right?
Classic combo.
That's right. Dex 17. Wow, he's not proficient with Dex. Okay. I think I rolled an 11.
Yep, he takes 11 radiant damage.
Wow. Okay. So this radiant damage, when it hits him, it looks like, I mean, you can't really tell, but let's just say it regenerates him.
Oh.
Thank you for the radiant damage. But then again, but there is still a wound where the radiant damage hit him. Sacred Flame hits him in the chest, burns him, but it looks like he absorbs some of the energy. I don't know if I'm describing that very well. But he still has the burn. He's still hurt.
Okay.
It still hurt him, but not as much as you think it should have. Okay, Hylas is done.
Yes.
At the end of Hylas's turn, he does he want to use this? One creature he can see. Yep, he'll look at Elias and do it to Elias. Elias, make a saving throw. Constitution.
Is this magical?
Yeah, we'll say yeah.
Is it a spell?
No, it's not a spell.
Okay, so it's magic.
He's just looking at you.
Eh,
It's called gaze.
gotta look. I'm pretty sure I got advantage, but I'm double checking.
Why would you have advantage?
Well, it's not a spell, and it is not. Where's gnome cunning? No, not intelligence, charisma, or saving. So just constitution.
Yep. Okay, you got a 14. So you are affected by this blinding gaze. You are permanently blind. Boop. Wait. There we go. Your eyes get burned out of the sockets. You go, oh my God, I can't see. It's like looking at the sun. Okay. So, ouch. No more. So might want to look at your spells and the ones that say must see. Okay, Kyra, what would you like to do?
Oh.
I know you're not riding her and you don't really tell her what to do, but I'm gonna let you do it.
I think this is a good time for a breath attack.
All right. Sounds good. What does she have? Lightning?
Yep.
Yeah, she can hit him with lightning from there. 44. That's pretty good.
He gets a dex save.
Oh,
It
yeah.
might only be 22.
Which is good because he is not proficient with dex saves. So he rolls a 23.
That passes, so he only takes 22 damage.
22, and it's electricity, right? Okay.
Yes.
Lightning. How much? 22? Yep.
22.
Okay. It definitely charred him, and he did not absorb any of that. He was just able to dodge some of it. All right. Does Kyra want to move or anything? It doesn't look like he has a reach.
No, she is defending Scrufflebutt. She saw how hard this guy hit Hylas.
Okay, so she's just going to stand there.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is his turn. He said, no more of this BSery from your wizard. And then he goes, to prevent me from, to ensure your destruction. He does something. The sword flies out of his hand. Why do I not have it under tokens? Okay, let's dig into my Greek Odyssey. Give me a second. Greek Odyssey. Items. There we are. And we'll use this one. It's loading. Man, that's pretty great. Probably just a little too large for what we're trying to do. Okay.
About the same size as on the token.
Yeah, right. So this this great sword leaps out of his hands, and it goes right there. Oh wait, that's not where it goes. It goes right there. It flies around. It's a flying sword, apparently. He is considered to be holding it. Okay, cool. And it strikes at Hylas. Does an 18 does. Okay. 47.
Oh, heal her down. Heal her down.
Okay.
What are you talking about? I'm perfectly fine.
That's right. And then the second attack is against Ptolemy. $28.
It'll do it.
Even with the plus whatever it is from Andromica? Okay. Andromica gives you like a +4 or something, right?
Yeah, but my AC's 20.
All right, here we go. 54.
And I'm gonna go ahead and assume that's magical slashing damage.
Of course. Solar's weapon attacks are magical. They deal an extra 68 radiant damage. Already worked in. Yeah. Okay. And that was his 2 attacks with his greatsword. And he'll shift to right there. All right, Scruffle.
Okay. I was gonna try some spell nonsense, but I think the thing to do here is I step out slightly from behind Kyra.
Oh, wait. Spiritual Hammer's concentration or not? It's not, right?
It is not.
Yeah, so it still just hovers there. It just doesn't attack. He just has to use a bonus action to use it. Okay, go ahead. You keep moving.
I draw my staff, and I blast him with lightning.
Looks good. Give it to him. It's a dex save, right?
Hopefully I do. Yes, it is indeed. I'm trying to find
Oh, he rolls a 1!
double ones.
Yeah.
So 37 lightning damage.
He is destined to take lightning damage. Okay. Well struck.
And then I'm gonna sing it Andromaca because he's not almost. No, I don't.
No, you don't?
Yeah, I do. I sing it Andromaca, give him radiant resistance.
There it is. All right.
'Cause
So
all of this stuff had radiant. And then I step back behind Kyra where I'm safe.
and when your turn is over, who do I want to blind? Nobody. He's just going to chill. Okay, it's Andromaca's turn.
All right. I'm going to pull a Javelin of Lightning,
Okay.
say its command word, and throw it at him.
Give it to him. Okay.
Oh, right, I have one of those too.
A 15 misses.
And I'm going to yank the second one.
Okay.
And that one's going to miss.
You are correct.
So I'm going to go ahead and pull the rod out of my belt.
Well, I figured you... Yep, okay.
And move.
Okay.
Nowhere.
You don't want to move?
Oh, no. I want to stay beside Ptolemy. Protect
Okay. That's good, because this sword gets attacks of opportunities. Okay, so... But you can't attack it. It's Ptolemy.
Huh. I am going to move here and give Hylas 1 point of lay on hands.
There it is. Okay. All right. He wakes up floating in the water. Okay. But he can still use his spiritual hammer. All right. Now what do you want to do? That was just movement and lay on hands.
With my bonus action, I'm going to bonus action cast Thunderous Smite.
On your blade. All right. Good deal.
Yes. And
Yeah.
that's all.
Okay, little heads up. You might or might not already have figured this out. But if you have Thunderous Smite on your blade and you hit him, you can also do Divine Smite.
Right.
So you'd have Thunderous Smite and Divine Smite and the weapon damage. And if you crit, it's all doubled. Okay.
We need it.
All right, so are you going to move anymore?
Nope, I'm not getting opportunity attacked.
Well, you could go to any one of these two spots if you wanted. Okay.
Well, I guess I could be closer to him. Then I'll stop.
There it is. And he's not using a legendary action. Elias.
Hylas, can you help me? I can't. My eyes are gone.
Yep. You
I'll
need
wait for an answer.
I think you need a lesser restoration or better. I think is what his ability says. Let's double check. Blinding gaze. Lesser restoration will remove the blindness. Yep.
Somebody, I don't have eyes. Help me. And I will feel around for this guy's foot.
Yeah, you can. Are you attacking him?
I'm looking for his foot.
Yeah, so you got to make an attack roll with
Alright.
with disadvantage if you're trying to touch him.
So is that
Any attack
strength?
roll. It could be any
Okay.
attack roll, whichever one you want to use.
I don't want to use my spell one, but I feel like that's unfair.
Yeah, it would be. It's got to be strength or dex.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't find him with a 6. It's not a dex roll, it's a attack roll.
Well, add 4, so 16. There's no way I'm gonna hit this.
Yeah, with a
guy.
16 you're reaching and he's like, no.
I need a
He's not
natural
laughing at
20.
you. He's not laughing at your what do you call it? Disability. Okay. Okay, but are you going to move at all? No, you're just going to got your hands out looking for this guy?
I mean, I don't know where to move, so.
Right. Okay, Elias, Hylas, you wake up and you have you're prone, so you can stand up if you want. There's a sword attacking you, or at least it did, and then there's Elias screaming over at you, trying to get you to do a lesser restoration if you have that prepared.
He does not.
Yeah.
But he has heal prepared.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Kind of a waste, but we need our wizard to have eyes.
Plus, it does a lot of hit points, doesn't it? And isn't that touch? I mean, I don't even know.
It is touch, so he'll have to get over there. Alright, so Hylas stands up in the water and takes the disengage action.
You know, it's got a range of 60 feet.
It does?
Heal does, yep.
Oh, sweet, I didn't know that.
Anybody you can see within range. Yeah, he's good.
Then Hylas is going to stand up and cast heal on Elias.
Okay, Elias will regain 70 hit points. And it ends blindness. And that's a 7th level spell. No, it's one of his 6th level slots. Does he have a 6th level
only
slot?
6th level slot.
Okay. So he burns it. Boom. He should have put that on somebody that needed 70 hit points.
We need a wizard.
Yeah. No save. All right, so your blindness is gone. Hylas, what else is he going to do? Is he done?
He is done.
Okay. Kyra, what's Kyra going to do? She has claws. She could bite. But, what did George Patton say? A weapon that's not used is a useless weapon.
Okay. Kyra is definitely going in. 1, 2,
Yeah, you can move through the door. That's no problem.
3, 4. Get him, Kyra! And Kyra's gonna get him
Okay.
with a claw.
Claw, bite.
14, 18, 19. I don't think any of those hit.
You are correct.
You got this, Kyra. I'm proud of you.
Okay, but then again, this angel has no weapon in his hand. So she's kind of safe. Is she done?
Yes.
Okay. Because he has no weapon, He'll do a searing burst. He explodes again. So everybody within 10 feet, which is only Kyra and Elias, need to make a dex saving throw. Now, Kyra is within 10 feet of Ptolemy.
So she got a 27.
She takes half damage. Okay, Elias, you are eyes up, so you can make this dex save. It's not an automatic failure.
I fail.
What, did you roll? Oh, you rolled
Yeah.
an 11. Oh, okay, yeah. You fail. Okay, so... Oh, it shows up like that because she's a monster. Okay, I got you. I was like, why does it look different for her than it does for him? Yeah, okay, got it. Let's do some damage. We're looking at Radiant. No, Fire. Fire first, which is halved because of the water. So 7. And then if you pass, you can half that again.
So she'll take 3.
3 fire, and then unless she's immune to fire, and
No,
then
just lightning.
the radiant is 10, and if you pass, it's halved. And the spiritual hammer takes some damage. Okay. Hylas should have moved the spiritual hammer and attacked with it. So we're going to go ahead and move the spiritual hammer. We're going to mark one of the turns off, right? Go ahead and attack with the spiritual hammer. We're going to backpedal this a little bit. Because you don't normally play his character, so.
Right. Appreciate it. Spiritual hammer. Yeah, here we go. 21.
21 would hit. And
11 damage.
It does 11 force damage. It's not radiant. That's weird. But he doesn't absorb. Whoa! No! Oh, dang! Oh, really? Oh, man. Okay, let me see if I can reverse that. That is Shift X, right? Okay, hold on.
What's Shift X?
Reverse.
Control Z?
Control. What? Is it? Okay. Well, okay, hang on.
You took off way too much hit points, didn't you?
Yeah. I gave him 11 hit points. But I remember where I was before the... Oh, nobody had hit him. Okay, so that must be where he was. Okay, we're good. Now I know where he's at. Okay, he is below half. He's hurting. Okay, so but he is also immortal, so I don't get it. Okay, so
Immortal, not invulnerable.
that is weird. What? Okay. Kyra, is she done?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
he blew up.
And then he blew up. And then the spiritual hammer came in after the fact. That's fine. Okay. So now it's his turn. And he's going to stroke his own ego. He's going to touch himself inappropriately. Okay, let's see. What does this do? This does that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And D8. And really? Is that it? Yep. Okay, what did I roll? 49. Okay. He heals himself.
Counter spell, if that's a spell.
It's not a spell.
Damn it.
He does cast spells. He has not cast spells. He can, he just didn't. That is his healing touch. It's an ability. But his sword doesn't attack. All right, Scruffle. He could only do one or the other. He can't do both. He thought healing was more important.
Then, looking at how things have gone,
All right.
I'm gonna pull out my Javelin of Lightning,
Okay.
swim forward a bit, and I'm gonna chuck it at him.
Okay. Kyra's immune to lightning, so you can just throw it right through her.
Guys, can I use a reroll on that?
Should have used a
Go for
reroll
it.
on my blind.
Yeah, you should have. But okay, so are you guys using a reroll?
I'm all for it. If you think you can make the roll.
I think I can.
It'll be tough to hit him, but go ahead.
Fingers crossed. Hadouken. 26.
That's pretty good. It does 4 damage. Is that how much it does? I don't know what that is. I don't know
Is
which numbers you are.
Is throwing strength?
It is.
Okay, then I got a 1 minus 1. So the javelin itself did 0.
Right.
But lightning for javelin.
Lightning for javelin. 4d6.
16.
Oh, you maxed it out, or at least 1/6. Yeah.
Well,
there
yeah,
you
just one of them.
go. 16. Okay, he takes lightning
The
damage.
first time I've used that since the fight I got it.
Okay.
We need to take that away from you.
I know. His strength. Anything else?
Now I'm going to give Ptolemy radiant resistance. You guys are doing so good, but don't let that man hurt you.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Andromaca.
Well, I know you said that the sword would attack me, get attack of opportunity, but
It'll only get one attack. It only gets one attack of opportunity. So.
but I've never seen one do that, so I don't think it's going to happen. I know
Right.
it will.
Right. Right.
So 5, and let's do this beautiful bean footage.
35.
Oh my goodness.
All right. And
Hold
half
on.
that rate.
You take all that damage. Why do you have the radiant?
Because
Is it
I
good
gave
for
him
you?
resistance.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So the radiant would be halved.
35.
Yep, 35 slashing,
And then 31 radiant.
and then 31 radiant.
Andromaca, you should have stayed still.
Well, someone needed to take it.
Well, that's 60 something damage, so you're okay.
It's only 60.
I don't do math. I just go minus 35, and then I go enter.
Yeah,
Then
that's why I
minus
did.
31. Okay. That way I don't have to worry about it.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, because I got freedom of movement.
Sounds good.
Let's hammer time.
Hammer time.
First strike
15
misses.
misses.
Second go.
Are you swinging a javelin at him?
I'm attacking with the wrong weapon completely. It's supposed to be my spear.
Okay. So we'll
How do you do it?
just start over.
Right? I have to bonus action to turn it into a spear. And then attack. First attack.
19 misses.
Second attack.
23 hits.
Third attack.
21 hits.
And I've already used my bonus action. That's
Right.
all I can do.
Right. Okay, so he's lower than he was when he healed himself. Okay. Ptolemy, the sword looks like it's out of position. It's struck Andromaca. What do you want to do?
Excellent. So I move here. I can attack from here, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Titan's Bane.
Now, if you want, you can re-roll that, hoping to get a critical.
No, it's fine.
Okay, so you hit. Do you want to smite?
I do want to smite.
Okay, so make sure all the Thunderous Smite and the Divine Smite are all checked.
Okay, hopefully this works.
All but the Necrotic.
Oh shoot, why did I have Hylas selected when I did that?
It's okay, but all from. It's not Necrotic. Wait, how much damage do you do? I see Fighting Style, Improved Divine Smite, Thunderous Smite, and then the
Blade
weapon.
of Talius damages. I thought I had it set to display what it damaged.
Well, it says slashing. 1d8 plus 5. Plus 2
Yeah, but
for magic.
does extra damage to, let's see, giant or celestial. Is this
Yeah.
either?
I don't see that, but I know that's true, but
Yeah, somehow it got removed. I had that on there. I'll fix it in a second. So
but that's okay. But what is the Necrotic coming from? Is that Celestials?
2d6 for celestials.
Okay.
So
I wonder
that's,
if he's a Celestial. I would suspect he is. Yes, he is a Celestial.
That's 44 damage, and he needs to make a
Thunderous Smite. It moves him. It knocks him back 10 feet, right, or something.
Strength saving throw, or he gets knocked back 10 feet.
Even for his size.
Yeah, it doesn't specify a size.
Okay. So strength saving throw or be pushed back.
And knocked prone.
And knocked prone. Okay, so what's my target number? 18?
Yeah.
25.
Oh well.
He's super strong.
Okay.
That was your first attack.
Second attack. Miss.
No, I'm going to give that a hit because of Andromaca. You get your position.
I forgot about Andromaca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 29 hits. Go ahead and roll some damage for me. Unless you want to do a Divine Smite, make sure you uncheck your Thunderous because that's been used up.
Yeah. I will Divine Smite again, even though he's probably gonna absorb some of the damage. So that's much radiant damage is there?
Does it do necrotic against him because of the sword?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to do a total of 23 from the weapon, right?
Uh-huh.
The rest is all radiant.
The 2 from dueling style isn't, but
So it's 25.
yeah, but then the rest is radiant.
Okay, so then it would be 13 radiant.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now on that first attack, how much of that is radiant?
The first attack. 15, 19 was radiant.
You said 19?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, he takes it. He's not looking very good.
Okay, that's it for me.
That's it for you. All right. So he's going to use his legendary action to teleport. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I got it measured. Never mind. Actually, that's not right. There you go. He teleports. And now it's Elias's turn. If you want to see him, he's off the map to the left.
Was that? He was only attacking with his sword right here, right?
That's
Other
right.
than the
That's right.
blinding
Other than him radiant, being radiant.
Other than the dick moves. I'm gonna cast a dick move, and I'm gonna cast Odaluk's Resilient Sphere on his sword.
Okay. Does it have to target a creature?
Oh yeah, it is a creature. Never mind. Figured I could get an object.
He has an unusual relationship with his greatsword.
Ooh, second thing. Wall of Force around his sword.
Okay. Is that 10-minute concentration one again?
That is that.
Okay, you're not concentrating on anything else, are you?
No, I just got back up
Okay.
from blind.
Okay, so let me give this token a wall of force. There we go.
See if I can move this. I don't think I can.
I don't think you can either.
No. Alright. So that's up, and I don't know if you'll allow it, but can I swim down a bit into the chasm?
Yeah, you can go down.
Okay, so I'm out of his quote sight.
Yes, you'd be at full cover right now. Go ahead and give me a percentile roll because you're in the chasm.
Oh, that's not good.
Every round that you are in the chasm, you're going to give me a percentile roll. As Ptolemy was rolling for the party earlier, but now since you're in there. And an 88 is okay. You are not devoured by the chasm. It doesn't close in and swallow you whole. Okay, so who is next? That'll be Hylas. You can move the spiritual hammer up to 20 feet and attack with it as a bonus action.
I suppose he's probably gonna teleport right back.
At some
Needs
point,
to
yeah.
be 8.
It's 8.
Let's see.
Where does Hylas want to move to?
Great question.
You can move anywhere because this blade cannot attack. It's been reduced to a ball. A ball of force. So you could just run past it.
Alright, so he is going to move here, I suppose, and heal himself somehow.
There you go. Because he's got 1 hit point.
Let's say cure wounds at 3rd level.
Okay. Not bad. 24.
And that's his turn.
And that's his turn. Okay. So Kyra, what's Kyra doing?
Kyra is gonna chase that man down.
Okay.
I don't know where he went.
He said he went off to the left.
Yeah. But he teleported there, right?
Yeah. I don't know if you can
Yeah.
see that far.
Yeah, no. So I don't know where he went.
Oh yeah. Looking at your tokens, I see you guys have limited vision. Yeah, he's out of your sight.
Okay.
But he was
What?
kind of looking over to the left when he teleported.
Yeah, and I figure Kyra
What
Kyra
kind
could
of
probably
sight
smell him.
does she have? Does she have blind
she has
sight?
blind sight 30 feet.
Oh, 30 feet. Okay.
Yeah. Dark vision 120.
She has dark vision 120? Okay,
Yep.
let me see if I can't fix that.
Well, she's inside the light, so it wouldn't matter.
Maybe. I did not give her any night vision. Give me a second while I give her some night vision.
Oh.
Yeah.
She can see him.
Yeah. Yeah, she can see him.
Alright, she shares that information with me.
But it's not your
and then
turn.
she goes, one. Can she move through the sword since it's in the bubble? Just kind of fly over it?
Yeah.
Or swim one?
She doesn't have freedom of movement. She has to use her swim
Yeah.
speed.
Yeah.
And since you're in
5,
combat, you can dash.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Hello.
Yeah?
Yeah, just hello.
Oh, hello.
He's just saying hello.
10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. Bang.
Yeah, so everybody sees Kyra just go swimming off to the west, or whatever direction that is.
Kyra said he's over there.
Yeah, there you go. And she goes, "I'm coming for you." Okay. Anything else?
No, because she dashed. She already
All right.
used her breath.
So before it's his turn, he's going to use his last legendary action to teleport to right there.
Oh, you dick.
And then he's going to go on his turn. He's going to rub himself like he's never rubbed himself before. And 8d8 plus 4. Okay. 49. That's the same thing I rolled last time, I think. And his turn is over.
Okay.
Scrubble. His sword is
I'm gonna do
bouncing around on
something-
the inside of the wall of force.
I'm going to do something absolutely wild.
Okay.
Ptolemy, you're coming with me. Is that okay?
Sure.
Put one hand on his shoulder.
You gonna Misty Step? Dimension Door? What are we doing?
An idea of where he is. And so I want to pop up right next to him with Ptolemy.
Yeah, what are you
'cause that's
doing?
within 500 feet.
What are you doing?
I'm casting Dimension Door.
Dimension Door, okay.
Boink, I can bring one willing creature my size or smaller with me.
Right, your size are smaller.
Yep.
Not bigger than you.
Yeah, I'm bringing Ptolemy.
Ptolemy's bigger than you.
Medium-sized creature.
Oh, wait, no,
No,
not
it's a
medium. It doesn't say that.
No, but isn't Ptolemy a medium-sized creature?
Yeah, it doesn't say medium-sized creature. It says your size or smaller.
Ptolemy, how tall are you?
Let me see. I am 5'6".
But no,
Alright.
it's implied that it's your
Okay.
size category or smaller. It doesn't say that, but that's implied.
Well, I'm 5'10", so he's smaller than me.
Oh, is he? Well, he is a half elf, so yeah. Okay, I'll go with that.
So we go. Whoosh.
It's like a dwarf wouldn't be able to carry a minotaur, even if they're both medium.
I can't move tall on me.
Yeah,
Do I show up next to you?
Yep.
not in the same spot. I don't see where Scruffle is.
I'm next to the angel.
Oh, okay.
Keep going.
There you go.
Yeah. Poof.
He's like, oh, look at this. Interesting.
Hi again.
Okay, Andromago.
Well, I know they went that way.
Yeah, everybody's running off to the side into the darkness.
Let's see if I can do this.
I don't think the solar emits any light. He probably should. He should glow.
I'm going
Especially if he's doing fire blasts.
Yeah, I'm gonna double check to see if he actually glows. I'm gonna look at the text.
Kyra's pointing like a hunting dog.
Yeah, maybe not. Okay.
Um,
He's got blinding gaze. That would light up the area, but no, he's not using it. Was that's your full move?
That's my full move. That's all I can do.
Okay.
See Kyra. He says that way.
Yeah, and Kyra's still pointing like a pointing dog to the left. Okay, Ptolemy. You and your red light, you can see him.
Yes, I can. Bonus action, cast Thunderous Smite again.
Okay. Word.
And let's see if I can hit him. That's a miss.
Do you want to re-roll it? Do you want to add a die to it, or do you want to re-roll it?
What do you think, guys?
I
mean-
can
For the
give you
staves.
resistance again on my next turn.
Yeah, just
If you want to
I
just use
think
the
I want
bardic.
to keep your resistance just in case.
Yeah, but it's a D6. You're guaranteed to hit. And I can give you more.
yeah, but he goes before he does.
Yeah, but his sword's over there. He's a wimp now. And we need to
Correct.
hurt him.
Correct.
He's healing.
He's a wimp. That is correct.
I'm good either way. Which way you decide?
All right, I'll use the bardic inspiration,
Bardic Inspiration. Okay. Not the nightly reroll. All right.
not the night roll.
The
Got it.
nightly reroll can be a full reroll or a D6. The bardic is only a D6.
Right. And so you roll it, you get at least a 6, and you hit. Because a 23 is a hit. Okay, so you can just click your clicks, unless you're going to do a Divine Smite.
Not this time.
Okay, and then roll some damage. So is that 16 slashing?
Do you still have Thunderous Smite?
Yeah, I just bonus action casted it.
Oh, I missed that. My bad.
Yep. So it's 16, and then you did 10 radiant. Is that right?
No, I did 2 radiant.
What does thunder do?
Does
Thunder?
thunder damage.
Oh, okay. Okay, so then that would be 8 thunder damage. 10 thunder damage. 10 thunder damage.
I
Okay.
look at Ptolemy excitedly. We're using thunder?
Yeah, there's like 300-foot loud booms. Boom! Okay,
And I clutch my staff tighter. Thunder.
right, and I gotta make a saving throw, strength.
Yes.
I roll a 17, which apparently is not good enough. So I'll just go ahead and fly back 10 feet and go prone.
Wait. Then I will advance
Okay.
and attack again with advantage.
Nice.
Come on, crit.
25.
25
Let me hit.
hits. Yep, that hits.
And I'm gonna do a second level smite.
Okay. So I need to split off the radiant and tell me how much damage you do, and then tell me how much radiant you do.
Okay. Regular damage, I do 23.
Did you do 9 necrotic on the first one?
Yes.
Okay. So hang on, let me mark up that because I forgot to mark up the 9 necrotic. Okay. So how much normal non-radiant damage did you do?
23.
That counts as necrotic and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I also did 23 radiant damage.
Okay. Okay. He's hurting.
Good.
For
I'm done.
certain. You're done. Okay. So he teleports. It's right there.
You
And
know,
then we-
you're not the only one that can teleport.
Okay. Elias.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on this guy.
You can see him?
Yeah, I can see him. He's right here,
Yeah, but how can you see that?
off of the orb. That's giving light from.
Oh, he's in the red light still. About halfway.
Oh, from Ptolemy's light. Ah.
Yeah, they give off light from their orbs.
Actually, I think that's mine.
I'm
Might be yours.
Yeah, that's mine.
Here it's-
Okay, yeah. But either way, you can see him. Okay.
I'm helping still.
So an
Only
18
an
misses.
18. That's low.
It's also disadvantaged because he's still prone.
Teleport while prone.
Yeah.
And then don't leave me, Andromeda.
That's right. They're running. They're going the other direction. Okay, and then it's Hylas's turn.
He heads the same
Spiritual
direction.
Hammer is 20 feet. As a bonus action. And he just moves is 30. He can dash if he wants.
It depends. You probably can't hit anything from that distance, but let's see. Sacred Flame is 60 feet.
Yeah, he's pretty far.
Then
Or you could just keep running. Whatever.
he'll dash to you.
All right, looks good. All right, Kyra. He is prone.
Can she make it there? That's the question.
And Kyra can see him in its
Yep.
entirety. So yeah.
And then she's gonna give him that good
Claw bite.
claw, and a bite.
Okay,
So
the claw and a
25,
bite.
20, and a
Yeah.
26.
First and last.
Claw, bite.
Okay. Are her attacks magical?
No.
Okay. So he's
She's not bold
resistant to
enough.
that. So he takes 13 damage. Is that right? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yep. 5 and 8.
Minus 13. Boom. Still alive.
Not for long.
I know, right? Okay, so it's his turn.
Oh, she should have pinned him. Oh well.
Does she have that ability? I don't think so.
No, that's right.
Okay, so he stands up and in a rage pulls out his, what is it called? It's got a name. Slaying longbow,
Oh no.
and he shoots Kyra with it.
With disadvantage.
Right. Yes, that's correct. So
15.
he rolls a 15.
Misses. She has an 18.
Okay. All right, but now I got my legendary actions back. All right. Who's next? Scruffle.
What's that longbow made of?
It's made of holy energy.
Okay. So I can't make it really hot. In that case, I have to do something drastic.
Oh, well, it wouldn't have killed Kyra anyway.
Something
Yeah,
incredibly drastic.
Right. If you have less than 100 hit points, you die instantly. So she's got 134, so she wouldn't die instantly.
In that case,
There's a saving throw, but still,
Yeah.
it's save or die.
I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Killer on him, I think. Looking at spell, yes, I absolutely am.
All right.
Bang. He makes a wisdom save.
Oh, really?
Yes,
He is
please.
pretty proficient with that.
Oh, he seems really angry. I was hoping he was low.
19.
Oh, nothing.
That's a low
happened.
roll.
Is that really an all or nothing spell at level 4? Let me see.
Yeah.
Target makes a wisdom save on a failed save. Okay. On a successful save, it ends. So nothing happens.
Right.
That's ridiculous.
He gives you raspberry underwater.
It's a 4th level spell. There should be something.
What else are you going to do?
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna give Ptolemy Bardic back like I promised.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. Light him up like a beacon.
Are you done?
And hopefully stop him from shooting me. Yes.
Are
I'm
you done? Okay, he teleports.
Oh no.
Now he doesn't have disadvantage on his ranged attacks. All right, Andromaca.
I've heard the pleas of Elias stuck at the sword, and that is 35 movement to there. I'm bonus action second wind. I won't leave you, my friend. Get away from this sword. I'll take it.
The sword is encompassed in a sphere of energy. It can't get out.
Well, I forgot that.
Okay. No worries.
All I know is he said, "Hey, help me, the sword." So I came back.
He did?
He did.
I said,
He said,
"Don't
"Don't."
leave
He
me."
said, "Don't leave me." Okay. So Ptolemy, it's your turn.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do something I haven't done before.
Okay.
Ptolemy is going to cast haste on himself.
Yikes. That's an action.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Let's see. How much extra move does it give me?
Doubles your move.
Sweet.
So you can move 60 feet with freedom of movement.
Hello there.
And that action can be used to make a single weapon attack.
Which I will do.
Okay.
Another Thunderous Smite as a bonus action. No, wait, I cast a spell already.
Well, you still get a bonus action.
Like when I did
No.
Healing Word and Cure Wounds.
You might not have been present. I don't care about actions, bonus actions, or whatever when it comes to spells. You can cast as many spells as you want as long as it fits into the action economy.
Okay, then I'll cast Thunderous Smite at 2nd level.
There it is. As long as it's a bonus action, you can do that. Because that was the intent, according to Jeremy Crawford. He said they initially said bonus action, but in the player's handbook they worded it in a way that prevented you from casting 2 spells in 1 turn, but that wasn't the initial intention. The intention was to prevent it by making it cost actions.
Okay.
So, and I don't like the idea where I think a bonus action is like a real quick spell that you can cast, and an action spell is one that takes a little bit extra time. But if you can do a bonus action and an action with anything else in the game, so I don't see why you can't do it with spells.
Awesome. I'm going to spend my player inspiration on this roll.
You're talking about Scruffles?
No,
That's
general
GM.
inspiration.
Yeah, GM.
DM inspiration.
Yeah, okay.
I'll mark that off, and let's hit you
That means you get advantage.
for 21.
You needed it, because 21 is what you need to hit. So non and then radiant.
Look at that
Wow,
thunderous
I rolled
smite
max
damage.
for thunderous smite.
Okay,
Wow.
so when you kill him, how does it look? Like, give me a description of killing this angel.
You know how there are shockwaves in movies sometimes? I think it happens a couple times in like Justice League. Like a punch creates a shockwave.
Okay,
Because this is a thunderous smite,
right?
there's an enormous shockwave as Titan's Bane makes contact with his abdomen and throws him backwards.
Yeah. He's definitely dead.
I like that you killed the angel with 666. That's weird coincidence there. Good job.
Fun coincidence.
All right. Angel is dead. Let me see if anything happens, like he explodes or anything. I don't think so. Okay, so Ptolemy, you dealt the killing blow. So you see him, his stomach gets caved in, basically. There's this big thunderous boom. You see him go flying back, and then he hits the dirt, and dust and dirt come up off the ground, along with some bone fragments, because this place is littered with that. And you see this blue fire come out of his chest and rockets over to you and enters your chest.
Guys?
Yeah?
I think there's a fire in me, and not
Yeah.
the...
Yeah,
not
it's
the
like you
usual-
drank some really potent alcohol and your chest is on fire. You're like, whoo, that burns.
Okay, so I think we should go. Okay, we need to bring the chest up, and then we need to see if he freed those gods in the last day.
Yeah. We'll get to the plateau, take a short rest, and then we'll go up and see what's what.
Power grabbing the chest, I guess, and we're all swimming up.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be how we do it.
You have enough time.
Yeah.
Okay, if you
So
go,
we'll only
if
take-
you go all the way back to the kingdom, or are you just gonna lay this chest on the ledge, where it's like anybody could take it?
The dragon turtle's gonna take it if we do that for sure.
You know,
Why
that's,
why are we leaving it on the ledge?
We're
No,
not.
we're taking
gonna
a
take it
rest
to the
on the
boat.
ledge, and
Oh.
then we're taking it with us.
so you are gonna take it up to all the way up to the boat.
I want to.
Yeah, there's
we
no
should.
no reason why you can't. I mean, you got time, right? But do you want to stop at the kingdom, or do you want to deliver the chest to the boat and then run back to the kingdom
Boat and then kingdom.
to find out
That
what
chest
happened to
is
the
a
gods?
nuisance. Yeah.
Okay. So you grab the chest. The angel kind of disappears into the ethereal, and then Kyra grabs the chest because she's strong enough to lift the thing, and then something happens. It's never ending. The gods that were freed up in the temple district, all of them appear before you. I'm not going to pull tokens out and stuff like that because they're not attacking you. They all appear in front of you. And they look like they are, well, first of all, they're free. They're not in their temples. They look restored, like they have their divine spark back or whatever. They look like they're very impressive looking. And the king, the thunder god or whatever he was, he the Zeus-like god says, "So you have killed Pharos."
Yeah, why did he attack us?
I think he was driven mad, being locked away for 1,000 years inside of Skyla's stomach. He must have been driven mad.
Well, that's tragic, actually.
Yes, it is. Give me a second here. Sunken Kingdom, blah, blah, blah. Mitros. Yeah, okay. Wait, was that? Okay. It's not that. It's not. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's not that. Okay. I'm trying to find the actual wording here. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's in this. Yeah, he must have gone insane after thousands of years trapped in the belly of Skyla. And then I proclaim, you may keep our gifts that we gave you when you came to our temples, which I believe is only a halo and a shield, right?
Yeah, Magic Man and the shark are dead.
Right. So the halo and the shield, they will not turn against you after your time is up. We grant those as permanent boons for freeing us. We will now leave Thylea forever to travel the galaxy or the universe or the multiverse. And then they disappear. Boop! They all just vanish. They vanish. Thank you. Bye. Boop. Ding! And everybody's character dings. Ding! You all level up. Okay. So it takes a little bit of downtime before you can level. So what do you guys want to do? Take your chest up to the. Okay, so you take your chest up to the whatchamadink, the
ship?
The ship. There you go. You know, that place on the surface. And given enough time, one of the crew members on the ship will definitely be able to open the chest. Is there anything else that you would like to do? I believe you told me that you have the Promethean fire.
Yeah, it's really burning a hole in my gut.
Right. When you first saw the angel burst forth from Skyla, he had a sword in one hand and the Promethean fire in the other hand. And then when he returned, he did not have the Promethean fire in his hand. He fought you, etc., and you killed him. And then the Promethean fire came out of his body, and it went into your body. So there's probably a story behind that, but you don't know what it is. Yeah, so Rita, or whatever her name is on the ship, she's like, given enough time, we'll be able to open this chest, and then I'll be able to tell you exactly what's inside the chest. Are we done here? Did you get the fire? That's why you came here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if you got the fire, we can just get back on the ship, and I can sail you back to Arisia.
Sell us back to Arisia.
That's not what I meant.
Better not be.
Sail you back, like, with sails, not sell.
Yeah.
You want to take an insight check? No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
No, she's not gonna sell anybody. She's honest. She's truthful. She'll take her 10% and be a rich woman for a long time.
You can't think of anything else we need to do in the Undersea Kingdom?
We gave back the trident. We
Yep.
visited all the god temples. We freed the gods.
Yep.
I think that's everything. I think we did everything.
Mhm.
I mean, we could try to recruit the Dragon Turtle Man into the new Dragonlord order, but we might be barking up the wrong tree there.
He just
Yeah,
wants
yeah.
money.
He could be a future ally, but I don't think he's not really interested in being a Dragonlord slave.
No, I was hoping to try and make him an ally.
Yeah, he's already one.
Like he patrols the oceans, we patrol the land.
No, he's not really into that.
Okay, I didn't think he would be.
So, on another note, how does everybody feel about using one of the wishes to free Talius from the barge?
And there's also a crack in the ocean floor.
Do we need to use a wish to free him? We know
Whatever's
his
there
names.
before, I couldn't figure out how.
His chains, they're impervious to damage.
That's correct.
Maybe his strength is stored inside of his sword, and if we give it back, he'll be able to free himself.
That's also
Maybe that's why
correct.
I wanted to go back so bad.
That is also correct.
Okay, yeah, if that happens, then we won't need to use the wish. Just, if that doesn't happen, would everybody be okay with using the wish that way?
Yeah. Doing some good.
Okay, that as a backup plan.
Yes.
Though we do still need to go see a dragon about that fire.
What do you mean?
Do we have a time
Narcissus?
limit on returning the flame to Narcissus?
Sooner the better.
Because I don't think they'd like us just gallivanting off to the Nether Sea with the fire.
Right. Well, the ship's going back to Arisia anyway, so you could just go back, do what you need to do in Arisia, and then head to the Nether Sea.
Now, if we don't need to use the wish to free Talius,
Right.
do you guys want to try and use it to free that one trapped under Fire Island?
That wish would be harder to word. We're not exactly sure how that Titan's trapped, or where they are exactly.
We wish to know her location.
Okay,
And then
hang on,
We
hang
pay
on.
some dwarves to dig towards it.
Hang on, I'm going to jump in, and we're going to do a little narration here. I'm basically taking over your characters, so just give me a little, leeway here. You get back on the ship. You wave goodbye to all the merfolk. They thank you for killing Skyla and the Itch This, because they were tormenting them or whatever, and the marrow, so basically you expanded their kingdom threefold, and they really appreciate all that. And so you have friends in them as well. You get on your ship, you guys sail back to Odyssey. Now, before I go too much further, we're going to see what's in the Odyssey in the chest, and we'll figure that out. That's going to be some die rolls because it's a random collection of treasure. You spend a week or two in the city leveling up, so everybody's going to get a chance to level up. Training with some of the temples there. They're basically all the temples there are training centers. You've improved your relationships between the kingdoms and Odyssey. They feel like maybe you were misunderstood, or you've taken some major leaps or some long steps towards a lasting peace between the kingdoms. The queen is okay with you guys. The vampire, they'll let you know that the vampire has gotten free and is loose. They don't know how that happened, but you can spend a couple of weeks there leveling up, and then you will basically we'll deal with Narcissus, right? With you getting him the Promethean fire and all that. And that, let me jump to the chest, and then we'll do the Promethean fire, and then we'll do the leveling up. And then we'll go to the next and final chapter of the book. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so die rolls. Let me pull out my Dungeon Master's Guide. And I'm going to let you guys roll some dice. Okay, I hear the laundry. Who wants to make the first roll?
I'll do it.
Okay. Give me 12d6.
$31.
There are 31,000 gold pieces.
Oh, here, I should probably be keeping notes.
Yep, keep track of that.
Because
this is going to be part of the 10% that you need to deal with.
Yep.
Who wants to make the second roll? It can be the same person every time if you want.
I would like to.
Okay, 8d6.
Bang. 25. That's garbage.
25,000 platinum pieces.
Who put this chest there?
Yes. Who? Who wants to make the third roll?
Go ahead, Carlo.
All right.
Okay, it's percentile. 85. That's not bad. Give me 3d6 on top of that.
14.
Okay. There are 14 1,000 gold piece gems. Andromaca, give me a d4 roll. 3. Okay. Who wants to give me another roll?
I'll do it.
Anybody? Okay. Percentile.
This one's Hylas's.
Yeah, it could be higher. Yeah.
94.
No way.
I'm sorry, what was the 3?
Nothing. Roll again. You actually hit something that can't exist. Okay.
Oh man, that was pretty good.
We know what it is, lady?
Nope.
Oh.
But you do find a crystal ball. It is a 6-inch glass ball. Give me a D3. Somebody.
I want to do it.
Okay.
2.
So it requires attunement, and while scrying, if you have the crystal ball, you can communicate with the people that you're scrying on.
Okay.
Nice.
Because normally you can only see what they're doing. This says you can talk to them, so they can talk back. And you can even use it to cast suggestion on them.
Oh.
Once per day. So if there's people out there you want to like suggest they do something, suggestion's not that big of a deal, right? It's only like it's like something they would probably normally do themselves. You just nudge them in the right direction. But if you just want to scry on somebody and talk to them and they can talk back, it's kind of like a long-range radio, which is
Every now and then we spy on Andromaca and tell him to fall over.
yeah.
What just happened?
Yeah, he would know. All right, someone give me a percentile roll. Okay, so crystal ball of telepathy. That's what it was. Okay, you got that, right?
Crystal ball of telepathy.
Yeah, and if you need a gold piece value, it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 grand.
Okay. That reminds me. I know we're doing this, but I don't have a value for the trident that we gave back to the king.
1 grand.
1 grand. Okay.
Okay, percentile. 1 person.
I'll do it again.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
4.
Whoa. Okay. I'm going to allow it. I think you're going to need it for the last chapter. Let me see exactly how it's worded here. Deck of anythings. Nope, that's not it. Here it is. Okay, so this is a short sword.
Okay.
I'll just let you know. It's a +3 short sword.
Nice.
Attack and damage. On your turn, before you make your first attack, you can take some or all of that +3 and transfer it to your armor class.
Say that one more time.
At the start of your turn, that's each turn you can make this decision. Before your first attack, you can transfer some or all of the +3 to your armor class. So if you really think you need a +3 armor class on that turn, you can do that. Or if you think you'd rather have the +3 to attack and damage, you could do that. Or you can split it and say +2 +1 or +1 +2.
So a +3 short sword of defending would be the name I give it, unless it has a name.
Yeah, it's called a defender.
Oh, defender.
And they remain in effect until your next turn. But you must hold the sword for it to be in effect. Okay. Yeah, it's like a... It gives you bonuses to your armor class. You don't have to, though. You could go just have a +3 sword. You know? It just has that unique ability. Okay, one more percentile roll and we'll call it.
I got it.
What's the value on that sword?
36.
10,000.
Okay.
36. Can't have it. Roll again.
48.
48. A +3 chain shirt. Uh, 2,000 is the gold. Okay. Yeah, +3 chain shirt. This chest was full of some magic items, some gems, a lot of platinum and gold. And it was locked, and it was tucked away in the crevice. Okay, so you guys want to split your magic items up? You want to sell them? Whatever you can. I'll give you the cost that I gave you. So if I told you it was 10,000 and you want to just swap it out for 10,000 gold, you can. But remember, Rita gets her 10%. So just mark up the 10%, and then you guys can divvy up the gold.
Okay.
And then you guys can level up. You'll level up after we talk to Narcissus. But go ahead and divvy up what you're going to divvy up.
So, couple of questions. I have her share marked off.
Okay, good.
I already
So
have
that's over.
everything.
So her share is marked off and it's over with, right?
Yes, I had.
How much did you give her?
So she got a grand total of. Oops, /R doesn't work in Excel. Equal. Come on, type. Equals 2,400 plus 36,900 plus 100 plus. She's gonna get 200 plus. She gets a total of 69,700 gold. She's getting a lot of platinum and silver.
That's fine. You're like giving her that. Okay. Yeah. So she feels like this was profitable. And she's very happy. And she's, if you ever need her in the future to do business, she'd be glad to help you. Maybe your kingdoms need to bring cargo back and forth from one kingdom to the next or whatever. She would love to work on that. But that's something you can deal with in the future.
We'll definitely keep you in mind.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you guys are good people, and I trust you guys, and I'm glad that you
I
guys are
left
the
off-
Dragonlords.
I left off a little bit more. I
Yeah.
forgot those gems that we just picked up.
Yeah.
That's another
1.5
1400.
gems. Yeah, okay. Yeah, add that in there as well.
But yeah.
You keep the gems, she'll take the gold. Right.
Okay.
Right, because she doesn't want any of the items or any of that. She just wants the coins.
Oops.
Okay. While you guys are talking about what you need to talk about, I'm getting this ready.
Okay. So she's getting all of the gold out of that chest, just so you guys know.
Okay. What about the chest itself? It's an adamantine chest. You can keep it. You can keep it in your kingdom or whatever. That way you don't have to. And she didn't put a gold piece value on it or anything.
Okay. Does anybody particularly want that chest?
Well, I mean, it would be a great place to put an axe of Xander.
Yes, that it would.
That would protect the axe from, protect anyone from the axe.
Right. You could have a local key maker make the key needed to unlock it and lock it. Because currently you're locking it and unlocking it with lockpick kits. So, yeah. So you'll need a locksmith to go in there and fashion a key for you.
That's where we put Pythrony drinks.
Right. Okay, you track down all 3 of the artifacts. You go talk to Narcissus.
Okay, so she got a total of 71,000 gold. And about half of it is in gold. A good chunk of it is in
Refer to
silver.
that. Okay. Okay, so did you want to split everything up real quick, or did you want to just go see Narcissus?
If you guys want, I basically have it split up already, other than that new chest.
I mean, you guys really can't carry it all.
Yeah.
So, you'll have to get it delivered.
We can have Rita do it, right?
Yeah. She'll carry it to wherever you want her to carry it. Like, if you want her to just take it to Mitros and put it in the treasury there, she could do that.
Works for me.
She doesn't want to go gallivanting around, unless you want to pay her. She doesn't want to
Well,
go, like, to every city.
We could have her take it to Mitros, along with a little scroll with instructions saying, take this here, send a messenger with this to, Hyla Sharius.
Okay.
And...
Yeah, you can definitely do that. You have you each have a number of soldiers and captains in your cities that could serve as escorts to whatever wagons that you need to carry the treasure. You don't have to worry about all that. Is what I'm trying to say. It's kind of beneath you. Okay, as kings, you don't deal with that.
Could I have that short sword?
Well, so quick question, as far as splitting up the money evenly, are we counting the value of the scrolls and potions as far as dividing it amongst ourselves? She got her market share of them, but are we counting those? Because, I don't really care about the potions. Those are cheap. Andromaca already drank the healing potion. But, the scrolls were quite valuable.
Do we need any of the scrolls other than Sunburst?
Well, Hylas has the other ones because he can use them. So I don't really care if you guys keep them because I can't use them. I just want to know if you guys... I don't care about them. I want to know if you guys do.
What were they? Because
Firestorm, 2 of those, and Plane Shift. Each one of those scrolls was worth 7,000.
I think we just sell the Plane Shift. 'Cause I can do that.
Well, Hylas might want to keep it. In which case, that could count as, 7,000 gold towards his treasure.
Put that on the cliff note for next week.
Okay, so I will go over this and chat with you guys later then. If that's okay. Basically, I've got the coins and gems split up evenly. Where there were leftover gems, like, for example, we just picked up 14 and there's 5 of us. I gave up some of my gold to give you guys your share of the gems value, and I have the extra gems.
And it is unusual that everywhere Andromaca goes, there is a halo. It's like he's got this glowing head. That can't be turned off.
I actually found a Leonin token with the halo.
Okay.
Believe it or not. If we want to change it out, it don't matter.
We'll put it in Discord. I'll look at it later. Okay, so you guys got that all settled, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna go see Narcissus.
I'll drop it in the Discord later, and you guys, we can bigger about it there.
Okay,
There's a
so
lot.
so the Queen and everybody else escorts you down to Narcissus. He actually has the ability. Well, he's happy to see you guys. He's like a little puppy. He runs around in a circle. He kind of jumps up and down and says, "Oh, you're back! You're back! Oh, do you have it? Do you have it?"
We have it.
Because remember, Narcissus is a dragon, so he's running around like a dragon. Okay, he's like, "Oh, you have it? Where is it? Where is it? I have the caduceus right here, and I have the what do I have? The staff of life? No, the ambrosia, right? And then the caduceus is the staff of life. Okay, and then all I need now is a Promethean fire, and we can get this going."
It's inside me somehow.
Oh, okay. So, maybe I should get a knife. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. A knife? No. A knife won't do. No. We got to figure out a way to get it out of you. How do we get it out of you? Have you thought about just trying to get it out of you?
Well, no, I suppose I haven't.
Okay. So, okay.
So
So he stands there with his eyes like open, like he's like waiting to see what the response is, like what happens.
I try to take it out of myself. I don't know. I imagine the fire out of my body, or
Okay, it leaps out of your body into your hand.
oh wow, I could do that this whole time.
Yes. Oh,
So what
there.
would-
So that's
what do I
it.
do with this?
Okay, he's holding his hands out like, "Oh, bring that here, and he's got like a little brazier for you to put it in.
I put it in the brazier.
Okay, it's just a little ball of fire. It burns, even if there's no wood or coal or anything. It just burns. And you guys are all looking at it. He's like, "Oh, I must prepare. So don't go anywhere. As promised, I was going to include you in my ritual. Do you accept? I don't want to force anything on you. I don't want to be like Pythor or that Vulcan character.
Isn't
I don't want to. Yeah. I don't want to force stuff on you. I want you to have freedom of choice. Do you all accept?
Tell us about this ritual.
Okay, so what I do is, and then he goes off and he tells you all kinds of things that are unintelligible. And that's how you do it.
Makes sense to me. I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to assume, Elias, you say yes?
I think he had to go to the bathroom.
Okay, so we'll just say he said yes and Hyla said yes, whether they like it or not. Okay, we're going to force them. And he goes, "Okay, now." And he starts drawing a symbol on the ground. And he's got the brazier burning in the middle. And he's scratching the ground using the staff. And as he finishes the design, the symbol in the ground just starts to turn black, like the staff itself. It turns into like, you would suspect it would be like chalk or some kind of powder or some paint or something, but it's actually water. It's like a liquid, it's not a pentagram, but it's like a magic summoning circle kind of thing in the middle. And he's got the Promethean fire in there in the middle with you guys. And then he has you guys with the, he breaks off a little piece of the ambrosia for everybody to taste. And he goes through, it takes him a good 10, 15 minutes to get this all set up and ready to go. And then he casts the spell. Basically, he finishes the ritual. And it, okay, hold on. I'm going to double check to make sure it only takes 10 or 15 minutes. What? Oh, I spelled it wrong. Okay. Yep, there it is. Oh, casting time 1 hour. Never mind. Okay, so it takes him an hour of casting this spell, and then finally, when he gets it done, it makes like this. It makes like this bright flash of radiant light. You feel like you're all a little bit dizzy. You don't have your full faculties. It's almost like you're on some kind of mind-altering drug. You know, like you're seeing visions of stars flying by, and during this process, during this, what would you call it? A nature walk. You know, you're a spirit walk. You're in like the spirit plane, and you can see each other still standing inside the circle. The circle is protecting you from whatever is outside of this. And what doesn't look like anything needs to protect you. I mean, you see some centaurs strolling by in space, and you see like but while you're in there, you notice something that grabs your attention. You see a woman who is laying on a slab. Okay, like okay, look at that. Looking at the Leonin picture there. Okay, so you see this woman. She's laying on a slab. It looks like a funeral slab, or somewhere where you would prepare, like maybe you're gonna wrap somebody up like a mummy or whatever. So she's on this altar / slab. Standing behind her is this winged demon of some kind. It's like a it's kind of like it has a if you could mix a dog and a boar, that's the kind of face he has, with horns that curl and these giant red leathery wings and a tail that has a point at it, and on the end of his tail like a barb. And he's got his hands over this woman, and he's performing some kind of ritual of his own. And Narcissus glances over, and you guys all glance over, and then you immediately recognize the woman that's on the slab is Lutheria. And then when he is done, she sits up on the slab. And then your vision quest is over. And you guys are back in the underground chamber where Narcissus was normally kept. And you see Narcissus now is standing there kind of glowing, and he's got this divine spark, this aura about him. And you look at each other, and you don't. Each of you do not have this divine spark. And he looks down at you, and he says, "Oh, you are not ready yet. I see. Let me tell you how you can become ready. if I would get to the right page on my chart. Okay. Okay, where did I want to scrolling. Becoming a god. There it is. Okay. When a hero completes... Wait. Yeah. So, Narcissus explains this all to you because he wants to fulfill his promise. He didn't understand that you weren't ready for this. There are requirements to be a god, Scruffle, and you haven't met them yet. You must be 20th level. That's the first requirement. You must possess a divine spark. You must have a fame level of 20 or more. And once all of these requirements are met, you must perform a legendary domain feat. And the domains are death, knowledge, life, light, nature, tempest, trickery, and war. And when you complete your legendary domain feat, you become immortal and gain the power of a god.
What's our fame level at?
18.
Darn, so close.
Yeah. Yeah, you got 18. You just, by killing Skyla, your fame just went to 18.
How it could possibly go higher?
I know, right? So,
Question.
hold on, just a second. When you complete your legendary domain feat, you become immortal and gain the power on a level similar to the 5 gods. You are essentially a demigod and can remain on the prime material plane, so you can stay there. The hero is unable to grant spells to their followers until they ascend to true godhood. Meanwhile, the hero gains the following abilities. You pick an ability and it becomes a 30. Immortality. If you die, you return to life in your temple. Ascension. At any time, you may choose to ascend to the heavens and become a lesser god. And you get 3 legendary resistances. And there's a little bit more. That's if you ascend. Okay, never mind. Okay, what was the question?
If that domain legendary dealie
The
ends
feat.
up,
Yeah.
yeah, if the feat happens to be something we've already done, would that count, or would we have to do it again? I imagine we haven't done them given the nature of what they are, but
No. Past actions don't count.
darn.
But they're not difficult to accomplish for heroes such as yourself.
I bet they are.
Pick a domain and I'll tell you what its requirement is.
Tempest, because I still want to take side on spot.
Okay, you must land the killing blow on a challenge rating 20 plus creature using thunder or lightning damage. See? Not impossible.
But I got the killing blow
I know.
against Kentamane
Oh,
with
well.
the lightning glaive.
Yeah, too bad.
I have to do it again.
You gotta do something. You gotta find some creature out there that's got a 20 or better.
Andromica, are you a CR 20? If we hit level 20?
Well, once you hit level 20, you are. Okay, so that's that. Okay. Now we got that out of the way. We're going to take a short leap into the future. Okay? You have all, you've got the divine path inside you. You know what you need to do. But you also have responsibility and the duty. Now that Narcissus is rescued, became a god, is off doing his own thing, probably finding Echo and living a life of his dreams, you return to your villages or your cities or what have you, and you continue on as your rulers of your lands. Okay? But in the meantime, in that, don't forget you can level up at any time now. You go into the Nether Sea and you find Talius. Okay, he's not pulling a barge. He's wandering the Nether Sea. No chains, no bindings, but his mouth is stitched shut and his eyes, he's blind. He's blind and his mouth's stitched shut when you find him. What do you want to do?
First, let's see if the sword gives him any kind of power to fix that.
Well, so let's yell out to him, "Hey, Talius, we have your sword."
Okay, so he reaches out. He's blind. He can't really see you guys, right? But he reaches out with an open palm, like for you to hand him the sword. Now, you can't land in the water because it's like acid, right? So you have to, you're flying on your dragons, and you can just hand it to him.
Okay.
Do you do that?
Yes.
Okay. As soon as you hand it to him, it grows in size to match his stature. So it's like this huge sword. And he uses it to cut the bindings of his mouth. And the stitching is done with like rope that's like 3-foot diameter rope, going through his lips or whatever. He just takes it with one easy stroke, just cuts them all, and he pulls all the ropes out of his mouth. Most of them dissolve because they were magical in nature. And he says, "Oh, now I can speak. Thank you. Thank you."
No problem. Really, thank your sword. It was very adamant about going back and helping you.
Oh, well, is that true? And the sword's like, you don't hear the sword. And then he's like, "Here, as a reward." And he gives you the sword.
Oh, wow.
And he says,
Thank you, Talius.
I transfer ownership of the sword to you. Sword,
Appreciate it.
sword, you're no longer mine. You're now his. Obey him. No sass talking. And you hear the sword say, "Okay." Sword's got a mind of its own, by the way. And he's like, "Oh, yes. Who came and freed me from the barge?"
We don't know. We found you freed from the barge.
Yeah, it was
a
only
couple years ago.
It was only about 6 months ago. Someone came and broke the chains that were binding me to the barge, and I'm no longer pulling that Wicked Witch of the West's barge anymore.
We also killed her.
When?
Okay,
this timeline, this is probably about a month after you went through the Vision Quest.
Like 5 years ago?
About 5 years ago. That's true. It's been about 5 years or so ago. He goes, "Oh, well then, who was it that came and broke the chains that only Lutheria could break?"
Now, we did have a vision about a month ago of her coming back to life.
But why would Lutheria free you?
I do not know.
This is the last one left.
I do not know. But I appreciate you rescuing me. And now I need to find somebody that can like heal my eyes.
Would greater restoration or heal work?
Nope.
Not even
And-
heal?
No.
Oh, we need regeneration, don't we?
You need regeneration.
Can
Do you have
it be
regeneration?
cast from the Staff of Healing?
It can. Any spell. Right?
Well, no, the Staff
Oh,
of
the
Healing.
Staff of Healing. Does that have regeneration? Take a look. You got it. Or do you have it?
Hylas has it.
Okay. Someone that has Hylas
Does?
character sheet should look at Staff
I
of
do,
Healing.
I do.
Staff of Healing.
Where does he have it?
It's called the
has-
Caduceus, if you wanted to look up Caduceus.
No, it was a different one.
Oh, you made a Staff of Healing. That's right.
Yes, it's made with the Chimera head. Cure
Okay.
wounds, lesser restorations, or mass cure wounds.
Right.
We could wish him better.
I
We
bet you Narcissus could heal him.
Can you get smaller by any chance?
No.
Oh.
Well, Narcissus is a god again. We'll
Right.
let him know about what's going on with you, and he'll help out.
I mean, there is a temple to Narcissus somewhere. Okay, in Aresia. Okay, so making a long story short, he's happy. He's free. He's going to go find somebody that can heal him. If you can find somebody to heal him, he'll be wandering. He's going to try to get out of the Nether Sea. He doesn't want to be down here. He's going to come back to the surface world at some point. And it shouldn't be too hard to find a Titan wandering the land, okay? I mean, there's people that are going to be able to see that. If you roll a 1 for hit points, you can roll again. But you have to take the second roll.
So I can replace a spell. I don't get a new one, but I'm thinking of replacing Gios with Hero's Feast.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. I can only cast it once per day, but I could cast it that's my lunch every day.
Okay, this session tonight might be a little short because I'm basically going to speed time up to get to a certain scene that we're going to play out, but I don't want to play it out in the roll 20 because it's going to take a few hours, right? So while you guys are leveling up and trying to figure this out, it's going to be about a year later, right? All the human kingdoms and the not so human kingdoms, let's rephrase it. All the civilized kingdoms all acknowledge you and your party as the new Dragonlords, and they also acknowledge your trainees, because you have some other dragons that are growing up, and they're new riders as the new Dragonlords as well. And so I'm going to call it the southern continent, because you got the Mitros, Astoria, Ptolemia, Electopolis, Aresia, Hylas, Dorius. All these places are slowly growing, and if you want, you can take some of your gold and put it into these cities to grow them, or you could just save it for a rainy day or whatever. It's not, just let me know if you're going to do that before we start the next session. Like, just drop that in Discord or wherever, and let me know. But it's been about a year. Your cities are slowly growing. People are starting to love you. At 18 fame, you're pretty well known. I mean, hold on. Let me take a look at an 18 fame. What does that really do for you guys? the largest of your shrines is now a temple. So basically, you have temples in your cities, and they're tended to by 7 priests and 70 acolytes. And they earn for your city about 500 gold per day.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So your cities are prospering, is what I'm saying. People are like, the world is basically returning to normal, and you're starting to, not normal, prosperity. Because normal, it used to be everybody was at everybody's throats. Now everybody's kind of kumbaya. Everybody's kind of happy. Now, there are still some tribes, and there are still some warlords, like that Minotaur warlord or whatever, that wants to return it to settler versus Fey, or natives. But that's rare. Most everybody wants to be prosperous and be peaceful, but you never know. You always got bandits and stuff like that going on, and that's what the Dragonlords patrolling the area. You guys deal with that. Plus, you pretty much got armies. Hundreds of soldiers per city with a few captains and stuff like that. Okay, so over the next year or so, it all pretty much settles down. Okay, before I go too deep into this, Hylas, you are not Hylas. Elias, you are the king of Mitros. And is it true that Valis is the queen of Mitros? Is that right? She was basically the administrative body, and you were like the militant. Or you go out on the adventures while she stays and runs the city.
Yeah.
Do you wish, this is kind of, I'm narrating this a little bit because we're going a whole year and I don't want to role play a whole year. Do you want to pursue a family with her?
Yeah.
Okay. Make me a persuasion roll.
Nope.
Did you want to use a nightly reroll?
Sure.
I mean, because we're not going to be using many more rolls tonight. I'm just saying. There's 18. Okay. By the time the time jump is over, which is going to be about a year, she is about 8 months pregnant. Okay? FYI. This dragon is pregnant with your child. How is that possible? I don't know.
They transformed into human form.
She did. She did transform. No, she transformed into gnome form. Right? So he could, so that he'd have the right angle. Or whatever. And now, the only other person that... Was there anybody else out there that you guys were pursuing? What's the word I'm looking for? Romantically?
I kept getting turned down in favor of Ptolemy and Andromache.
Because I know that Laurentius was pursuing Honora, but there's always Falana. She's still around. She's still doing her thing.
Falana was pursuing me.
Yeah, she was pursuing everyone, right? So you wouldn't know who the dad would be.
Oh, that's right. Why can't I think of his name? No, little wizard man.
Me?
No, before you.
The
In the old
crazy one?
timeline. No, the Cadmos.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cadmos was
Cadmos.
pursuing her,
Right.
and he was sad that she went with me.
But I'm talking about you guys.
I'm pursuing Kyra. I'm gonna keep challenging her to foot races, even though her speed on the ground is 40 feet and minus 35.
Dramica, what about that
She might let
gladiator
me win.
chick from
Well, I had-
Aregia?
I think she's taken.
So you're not even gonna try? That doesn't sound like Pythor's son.
The gladiator
No,
from.
No.
The Temple of the
Oh, the shield.
Shield?
No, she.
Shield, yeah, Shield.
She's
Oh,
taken.
yeah, yeah. That was Ptolemy, right? Okay.
I fought her in a battle, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You just fought her in about. So really, there's a bunch of friendships, but nobody's really pursuing anybody romantically, is what I'm hearing.
I had requested my mother to send word back to my native lands to find somebody suitable.
Yeah, she has no
That
way
was
to
in
do
my
that.
5-year plan.
Yeah, she has no way to do that.
You can't leave Thylea easily.
Yeah, you're in the hidden island, in the middle of the nobody knows how to get here. Nobody knows what's outside the oceans. The only people that ever came here were shipwrecked
Or Dragonlords.
or Dragonlords.
But I doubt she's gonna fly away on like
Yeah,
who are you bonded with again? Vulcan.
My grandfather.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's not gonna fly out of here for years on Vulcan.
yeah. Vulcan can explain that it's a long journey by ship, but most of these ships don't have the ability to go further than eyesight to the shore. These aren't deep sea vessels. They can go deep sea, but
These are triremes.
they're triremes. They're not like
They're for the Mediterranean.
they're for staying around the coastlines.
Yeah. So we could, if you'd like, I can put up posters all around my city, looking
I lost
for.
half of that.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Okay, I lost it. Hang on. Okay, I'm back.
Okay. I could put up posters in my city, advertising that we're looking for a lovely Leonin match for King Andromaca, and to come to the palace.
Are
If you'd
you?
like
Yeah,
to
that's
try.
what I'm. Are you trying to? I mean, there's noble women and stuff like that would be very interested in that kind of pursuit, if you were putting yourself on the market.
Well, I also can't have children with them.
You don't know that.
There's always magic.
You're the child of a Leonin and a dragon.
Well, that's a little different.
It is
Well,
different.
It might mix.
The
might be
dragon.
able-
The dragon was also a god at the time.
Yeah, so you just have to wait until we can finish that ritual to
That's
have
right.
kids.
That's
So
right.
You're immortal.
That's right. So okay, so you want to hold off until that. Okay. Well, you know that it might be years down the line because you have to. There has to be a big threat for you to do your feat or whatever, and you have to become more famous. And it's hard to become famous when you just manage a city, that kind of stuff, or more famous than you already are, I should say.
Yeah,
I
how
mean,
do you get to 20?
yeah, it's difficult. And okay, so really the only romantic pursuit was Valis, and she was willing because you were not her ex-husband. Yeah, he was kind of a tool. Okay, so what that means is now it's a year later. Valis is on her way, right? But she's still going to stay in Mitros and all that. There's been a threat to Thylea. A large army has formed, and you and your allies, the Dragonlords, and all the kings have gotten together and formed an army of your own, right? And you have moved out to meet them in battle, and this is all narrated in the background. This is all, flashback. So you form this army, your Dragonlords, your dragons, and your citizenry from your towns, the soldiers and their captains and what have you, find this army. Now, this army that's out there, through your spies and your network and informants and stuff like that, they are all hang on. They call themselves, okay, I'm not sure what they call themselves. Let me, before I ruin it, let me make sure. Nope, that ain't it. Okay, here it is. The story begins with you facing down one of the last threats to peace in the lands of Thylia. It is an army that has been rampaging across the countryside, raiding towns and destroying merchant caravans. The army should be led by an old enemy, Gaius. Gaius.
How many times do we have to kill you, man?
You stand at the head of the army, gazing across the battlefield at the ranks of your enemy. Under the order of Sidon, the remnants of the Titan armies have banded together one last time to lay waste to the realm. Centaurs, Minotaurs, Gigans, and Cyclops have joined forces with vengeful human soldiers to destroy everything that you have spent years building. But you are the Dragonlords, the sovereign peacekeepers of Thylia, and to challenge you means certain death. Yeah, that's where we're going to end it tonight. Sorry, it's a little early. I didn't want to have to pull an army out that you guys have to kick their ass. But yeah, there is, you guys, it's basically just like the old, medieval armies. You got your army lined up on one side, they've got their army lined up on the other side, and you guys yell vulgarities back and forth until somebody fires the first arrow or whatever. And you can see that Gaius is standing on the other side. You thought he was dead, but you through your network, you found out that he was resurrected, but you don't know who has the ability to do that resurrection. For one thing, you don't know how. He's been dead a while, right? He's been dead for like over 6 years, right? So, and why does he still fly the flag of Sidon? Because Sidon is dead as well. And, but basically, think of it like, the king is dead, but his soldiers are still fighting because they don't know any better. And that's what these guys are. They're an army of Sidon, and they still believe that they should be the rightful heirs of this land, and they want to kick the settlers out. And your army it's a mixture of races, but mostly humans, elves, dwarves, that kind of stuff, right? It's a battle of 5 armies kind of situation. And we're not gonna battle it out in the entire battlefield, right? I'm not gonna take all 1,000 guys on the battlefield and we're gonna fight it out. No, I'm gonna take a small section in the middle where it's gonna be like you and your dragons and maybe about 50 of your soldiers against about 100 of their soldiers. And then just assume that on to your left and right, there's fighting going on, but you're not participating in all that. You're just going to fight the middle. And that's how the final chapter starts. Seems kind of mundane.
This is a walk in the park.
That's right. It's going to be, yeah, it's like, hey, you guys just stand back. Let us do this. You know, there's only 1,000 of them out here. Man, they don't know who we are. Yeah. So, and Gaius. Yeah. That's a throwback, huh?
What about the
Didn't see
rest
that
of
one.
the, is, Esther Archelander gonna pop up out of somewhere, or that baby Manticore that wants revenge on us? I should stop
I
giving you
don't-
ideas.
I
The
don't.
baby manticore was from the old timeline.
That's okay. Old timeline, new timeline, doesn't matter.
Okay. Ooh, fun.
Right. Because who messes with timelines?
A lot of people that we've dealt with.
One particular.
The Time Witch. who
Yeah.
we were never able to restore to her power, but
Right.
possibly killed her family.
Right.
No,
So I
no, her
guess she could
family's
just-
fine.
She could just walk back over there. We killed the other sphinxes.
She could just say, okay, 6 months ago, you guys are all first level. Or you're babies. Hey, you're all babies.
Oh, wait. Can our ages change now that we've had the ambrosia?
No, you don't grow old.
And I'm 16.
But can we grow young?
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, things can change.
Okay.
Yeah, so if there's something you want to specifically happen in the next year, be sure to put it into like a private message to me, and I'll see if that's something that can transpire. Like if you wanted to have another octopus or whatever. That I don't see any problem why that couldn't happen. If you want to spend the next year, I don't know. I don't know what else there is to do, but yeah, if there's anything specific you want to have happen, drop it in chat. I don't guarantee it'll actually happen, but and not chat, personal message, because if you chat, I'll overlook it. All right, well, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go get something to eat, and I will see you next week. And expect. What are you guys now? 12?
Yes.
And you need to be 20. How am I going to get you guys to 20 in one chapter?
1, 2, skip, shoot, 99, 100.
I think I'm going to be able to do it.
Milestone leveling.
How many Scott? No, there's. Well, yeah, but yeah, this is just the prelude, or what are they? They call it something. They call it the
Prologue? Epilogue?
there is an epilogue, but that's the end, right?
Yes.
They're preparing for it, but that's not the one.
The penultimate chapter?
But it is the ultimate
next to
chapter.
last.
Yeah, that was last chapter. This is the ultimate chapter. They call it preparing, but they put a word. I got it in front of me. I don't want to say the word because it might tell you.
Look up a synonym?
Right.
That's the best I got.
Okay, this is from Lutheria, Mistress of Death. The act of creation is impossible without some measure of accompanying destruction. Naturally, if you wish to create an entirely new world, then you will need to destroy the old one. Everything has a cost. The mortals will understand. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. You guys have a good night.
All right. Have a good
If
night.
you guys stay in chat,
Oh, before I let you guys go, thanks for coming. Oh, I got a calculator on my screen. What the heck's going on? Yeah, if you guys, every Thursday, we do Odyssey of the Dragonlords, and we're playing this all the way to the end. I honestly don't think I'm going to get them to level 20. Maybe 15, 16, well, no. I can get them to, if they're at 12, I can definitely get them to 16, 17,